she had a boyfriend or whatever, and she was like, you know, her periods were being weird already. Like she would miss some, then get some or whatever. And so the medication basically messed with her cycle. So then she gets off the medication and she's like, okay, she still hasn't gotten her period for like 3 months, but she was like, probably because I'm still on that medication, like, or because the effects aren't fully gone yet. And so then she's like, just I don't know, living life like normal. I don't know, get really sick, like throw up and stuff. But she said there was always like something that like kind of I was like, oh, this tried this new restaurant, whatever. And then I'm like, okay. And then finally, she's like, I gained a little weight, but not like where I'm like, whoa, I'm getting like I'm fat or something, and not definitely not like that weird pregnancy look. So she was like, it wasn't until she went to the gym and she realized that morning she woke up with that. So when you're pregnant, the hormones make you have that dark line that goes from the belly button to like the lower abdomen area.
Mm-hmm.
And she noticed that and she was like, what the hell? So then she takes a pregnancy test. She's like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. It's positive. She's thinking it's like early. So then she goes to the doctor and they're like, you're like 6 months. And now she's like, but I'm not even like, she gained some weight. She was just shocked. Oh,
Wait, 6 months?
Yeah,
I thought
you know,
said
that's what the
yes.
3rd
6 weeks.
trimester is, Sergio. That's why I was sitting here like, how
Yeah.
do you not know?
Yeah.
I thought she said 6 months or something, bro.
She
That's
did.
crazy.
I did say six
She
Oh, I
said
months.
mean, I
six
thought you said
months.
6 weeks. I thought you
No,
said six
that's
weeks.
only.
So
No.
I
I
can
was
at
like,
least let past that to a very, very lewd point, but
Yeah.
I can't. Look, 6 months. You're just a fucking. You don't. You're an
Yeah.
idiot.
I was kind of thinking that too. Like, I would still, even regardless of the fact that, yeah, like, you should still take one,
Yeah, it's
one of those
six
months,
weeks. It's
just
like
in case.
sure, maybe you could argue it, but
Yeah.
6 months. Like I haven't had my period for 6 months. Wow,
Yeah.
what is this?
And so they also told her, like, she wasn't showing baby. It is a thing, like,
it is a what?
You keep
it's a
cutting out,
thing
by
where,
the way.
like, oh,
Yeah, you're
my
cutting
headset
out.
might be dying.
Do you
She
do you
said,
have do you have how do you say the mic suppression on?
No, her headset's probably dying.
Oh, well,
no,
probably.
Gavin notices that when it's about to start dying, it's
Yeah, I think I'm the one that
gonna
actually
happen.
remotely has like some type of suppression because otherwise my shit would just be taking up everything.
Yeah. But yeah, so she was like, so apparently the baby was kind of like
Malnourished.
more pushing on the back, like it's in the back, like it can hide at like the back end of the uterus, pushing out against the stomach. So that's why it didn't look like she was pregnant. It just looked like maybe she was gaining some weight, but not a lot. And so I was like, what? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, and then she was, yeah. And that was her first concern. Because she said that means that first month she was the acne medication. And so she was worried because acne medications like that can cause like serious side effects during pregnancy. And so, but no, the baby was born at like the right time, like made it all the way to the end, and he's healthy and fine. I was like, that's crazy. I was like, that's insane. I was like, he was like, oh, trust me. She was, she wasn't like unhappy. She was not happy that she found out 6 months in. I was like, what? I was like, I don't know. That's crazy. I
No,
did
yeah,
hear
that's
though.
an insane story, bro.
I did hear a lot, and again, like Brandon said, like like me. If it was me, like I would just take a test just to be like sure it's because of the medicine or whatever.
I mean, you know, but you
Um,
would think that 6 months with no period, you definitely think, you think something. I mean, you wouldn't you be waking up with like morning sickness and a bunch of other
no, so
stuff?
she
Like,
was so the thing about morning sickness, it's called morning sickness, but it doesn't necessarily happen always in the mornings. So the times that she did
but
get
I'm right,
sick,
but
she would explain it away. So I was like I forgot what she said. There was oh well, I did this today, or like I felt, or I ate this today, and it just sounded right. Like, oh yeah, probably why. And I was just like, I don't know. But another part of me was like, maybe she just that's what maybe she wasn't or something. I don't know. But then like
Uh,
I remember watching. You remember how that Tyra Banks? Oh, she had that Tyra like the Tyra show, her talk show.
oh, the talk show. I remember she had
Yeah.
the fashion show. I don't know
No,
about
she
the
had
talk
like her
show.
own talk show, and it was a couple other ones that dealt with the same thing. One of them actually
You
didn't know
are
she
the
was pregnant.
follower.
No. It
I
was
know,
like
I'm
she
kidding.
didn't know she was. I used to watch.
You mean like the ones that I've really heard the story? I think it's like Dr. Phil stories. There's like overly obese woman. She goes to the bathroom. She all of a sudden gave birth to a kid. It's like, I didn't know I was pregnant. It's like, oh, you're
Well, no,
such a fucking.
it was this college girl, and she even posted on her, like she even showed pictures of her that she had posted like on social media,
Mm-hmm.
basically at the end of the pregnancy almost.
Okay.
She didn't know she was pregnant, and she showed pictures and like they put it on the screen or whatever. And she didn't look pregnant at all. Like granted she's like I mean she said I did she's like if and she was like if you look at like picture of me a few months before, yeah, I was like skinnier, but like for the most part I did not like she did not look pregnant. And the same thing the doctor said that your uterus, some uteruses, and it's random, like there's inverted
Well,
uteruses
it's like inverted
and
nipples. It's no different.
yeah, but it makes the baby where it can like hide towards the back,
Yeah.
so there's no obvious belly.
Here's.
And I was like,
I'll put my 2
what?
cents
And
once
so
you're done.
yeah, and so she also was like, she basically gave birth in the bathroom because she thought she was having like these insane cramps or
Weird,
something.
That's
that's
crazy.
very insane cramps and very insane constipation. Weird phenomenon.
Yeah, yeah. But again, at that age, like,
And she was college, right?
yeah, more
Don't they?
resilient.
If I
that's
recall
me.
correctly, they kind of teach you. Oh, you're talking about resilient. I was more so like just they
Yeah.
teach you that shit when you're like 13.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, there's some girl like my coworker says that her contractions actually like not like they hurt, but not like
Like they exaggerate the
she's
movies where
hurt.
they're like the most like.
Yeah, like the
Well, I
she's
mean,
like no, like
did she
even the
use an
doctor, like
epidural though? I mean,
no, like even the nurses, no, like even
Trying out so much,
for the
Liz. It's like
epidural.
you're trying out so
Gosh,
much.
I don't know why.
Did you plug
Yeah,
it in?
yeah. Let me make sure. Hold on. Yeah. Um. Maybe this headset's just trying to give out or something.
Maybe there is suppression, but it's fine. But you're not talking loud or talking in the mic, so it shouldn't be suppressing anything.
Oh, I have noise suppression on.
That could cause it.
that's what I'm saying.
Well, no, but it shouldn't. Here's the thing, Sergio. Hold on.
Yeah.
No, it just means that she has her mic like real close to her mouth, so that when it she gets to like an octave, like a specific octave,
Well,
it'll cut off.
Yeah, that's where I was going with that. Just like I have a whole full setup where I have like a multi-directional actual SRL mic, so my shit will pick up like the stuff from if I just.
You got like a.
I
like
did the
a
whole
stand?
thing.
Like
I
a
got the
mic
whole.
stand?
I got the whole setup.
Okay.
But like my shit will
Okay.
catch like if I just tap tiptoe on my desk if I don't have noise suppression on, but it catches me to talking normally fine. So I have to have that shit on. But you guys are on regular gaming headsets, so you theoretically don't need it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cause you're on PC, huh? I forget. You're on PC. Yeah. I was like, how do you do that? How do you plug that into an Xbox, bro? Or like a
Probably still
PS5?
could. I
was
probably
like,
still could with the mixer I have, but
oh, okay, yeah. Well, with the mixer, yeah, that makes sense.
anyway, there's not that much over exaggerated of like how painfully birth can
Yeah,
be.
no,
I think
she
it's the
said
worst when you're
even,
actually
like,
really
the-
small, like a smaller height woman, for obvious reasons.
I think there is definitely a body type that might have like maybe a
Oh,
shape.
not
or
just
something,
that,
have
but
easier
small
time.
babies, bro. Some babies you can't hide them. Some babies you
Oh,
can,
that's
you know.
true.
So
So
if it's a big baby, you're gonna feel them no matter what, bro. But if it's like
so
a
my
small
nephew,
head,
so my
you know.
my nephew that Ice plays with, like he has a sister, so I have a niece and nephew from the same sister-in-law. So I guess he wasn't that big when he was born because I think she had a natural birth with him. But then she had, and okay, so my sister-in-law is like my height, and and she's tiny, like she's like skinny girl, or was at the time, and very small
You say my
stature or
height,
whatever.
Liz, like I know you're like, I'm guessing you're like
I'm
5'6" or something.
No, I'm 5'3".
Ah,
Yeah. So now David's side of the family, his brother's the tallest one she's married to. I think he's 6'4" or something, and they're all just tall on
yeah.
David's side of the family. And so the girl got and they had to do an
You're still cutting out, by the way.
Oh, I said my
I guess
niece
your
got
headset is dying.
yeah, my niece got stuck.
Yeah, she has had a
And-
C-section.
Yeah, and had to have an
Yeesh.
emergency C-section. So I'm like,
So going back at the topic of like, oh, well, you can't really tell because it's just reverse uterus. Here's the issue. There's still the whole having to pee all the time. There's the mood swings. There's a constant hunger. There's all types of signs. There's all types of
that's
signs.
what I was also thinking. Like maybe these girls just. But I think it depends how young they are, because I feel like no one really knows all those or from friends.
Not even.
Did
Not
already?
even. I can't. I got
No,
maybe a part
I
of
don't
that
know.
conversation.
Like I feel like we would only know about like sickness and missing your period are like the signs for young girls to think they're pregnant. But then like thinking about my the breast getting bigger.
That's also a factor.
I didn't know that I didn't know that was a like they don't really. I don't know. Like maybe the mom should be teaching that. But
That's what I was also
people just
commenting is that's usually like you're supposed to teach your kids this type of shit, but people just don't want to teach their kids shit these days.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
also bugs, but
Also,
no one trying.
there's
No
also
teenagers are trying to read books.
there's also a simple factor of, my breasts are getting bigger all of a sudden. Why are my breasts all of a sudden getting bigger?
I would have just thought I'm a late bloomer, Yeah.
My womanly body's finally kicking in.
Yeah.
Even though that shit
Yeah.
stops like what, I think like 19,
Yeah,
I think is what it is.
18,
I think
yeah,
18, yeah.
It's like so guys go until they're like what, 24 or 23 or something like that.
21.
No, wait,
but
girls
it's
stop.
fine.
No. I think girls stop growing at 16. Like, I think that's
Well, but they also
Oh, I don't
start
know.
sooner. That's the difference.
that's
They,
true.
they
Yeah.
start sooner, but they end later. While guys start later and go longer.
Yeah. True.
That's weird.
Not really.
Yeah.
It's
interesting.
it really isn't weird because it's mostly for reasons that are human reproduction is why. That's all I'm gonna put it as. Because that really is what it why.
I mean, that would just assume same time, That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. But still, I don't.
Right.
But the fact is, it's not like a single. It's not like one in a one in a couple, and one in a million. This type of shit happens. It's like more like one in a couple 100,000. It's like that's a very big percentage considering. Of
Yeah,
like just
that's
like I didn't know I was pregnant. How the hell did you not?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not a common thing.
It's
really
more
not.
common than you might think.
No.
That's the thing. But it's more common than it should be. Let me phrase that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's true because it's like, I don't know. I just think it's like, yeah, there's just not. Girls don't actually know every little thing they should expect if they're pregnant.
Well, I
Which
think
is-
it's also from the fact that if you think you're on birth controls, you're not gonna think it's that, So like, there's also that factor.
That's true. I
But
don't remember
if you're not on birth
So,
control,
do you
you're
want to dive into
obviously
that
gonna
factor, Liz? So we can talk about the whole condom thing. It's like how it's like what is it, 99% effective? I think is what it is.
The condom is the most effective, actually, contraception.
I know, but if I talk correctly, even then it's still like only like a 90 percentage.
Actually, the
is.
most accurate is abstinence.
No,
Shut the
Yeah.
fuck up.
Sergio, no, you're talking about. You should work out your pull-out game. You should work out the pull-out game. That's all it is.
No, he said abstinence.
No, I heard him.
Like not. Oh, okay.
Otherwise, it's your pull-out game. That's all you gotta worry about.
No,
Yeah.
no. That is not reliable.
But if I talk correctly, literally, I think it's like a 95, 99% accuracy is what condoms. So there's still that 1%. Still that 1% that still exists. It's not 100%.
Every girl that relied on the pull-out method in my school.
That's because the guys were too slow. That's why. Anyway.
And I shut up, Randy. He's like, skill issue.
Yeah, I just love the morons that like do the whole condom thing, then they still get surprised. It's like that their friend is like, in fairness, it's not supposed to, but it does say on the bots. It's not 100% accurate. It does not 100% protect you. It definitely says it.
They can break, Or if you have like another like toddler running around, they poke holes in it.
Have you seen what is it, Blue Mountain State, where the hell that football show is with
I think. Oh
yeah, with that.
Let me see the condom you're put on my quarterback's weenie.
Oh, and it has a bunch of holes. And it's just like, yeah.
I love Alan Richardson. It's so sad that his story.
What's his story?
He tried to kill himself with a HDMI cable. He's trying to hang himself with it. Like not too long after that series.
Why?
He was just so depressed. What do you mean why?
Like after doing Blue Mountain State?
It was like, I think it was either right afterwards. It had nothing to do with the show. It was just personal stuff.
Oh, okay. I thought it was because of the show.
He tried, but obviously didn't work. But it's the fact is, it's just upsetting that he.
Good thing he didn't, because it worked out for him in the long run. He got his own show. He got good movies. Yeah. Bro, he was good in Ungentlemanly Warfare,
yes.
bro. That was
you're in trouble now. Like that whole type of shit. I love
what was it, like a Swedish or Danish?
He was like a Swedish Danish hunter. He like had the fucking arm of a monster, and he'd like, oh
yeah. That was hilarious, bro. Yeah, with him and Henry Cavill. Have you seen it, Lizette, or no?
No.
Oh, it's so good. It's based. It's a real story. It's a real story.
Yeah.
People don't realize this, but it's a real story. And Henry Cavill's character is who James Bond is based off of. So it's the real person that James Bond is based off of.
Oh.
So basically, it's a World War II movie, and basically, so what really happened during World War II is the UK had its own special ops actually fighting on enemy lines. Like they're the ones that, and that's basically what the movie's about. Is secret operatives who weren't operating under the UK,
aka the gentlemanly light warfare, because they weren't fighting like, oh, I shall not shoot people that are surrendering. They're like, fuck it.
Well, not just that. Well, the UK kind of like had their operatives without having their operatives.
Yeah.
It was like they if you get caught, we didn't send you, kind of thing, like.
But the whole point of it is also it was to stop the U-boat supply chain so that we could actually invade.
Oh.
It's a Nazi World War II kind of movie. It's kind of like it's kind of like Inglourious Basterds, but
it's realistic.
True and the UK. Yeah. And
I wish Inglourious Basterds was real. That's the only problem with that movie. It's
He was like, wish that was historic.
I wish they killed Hitler within like the first year.
I know. I was like watching that. I was like, oh, that's like like if only.
That's like literally the only problem with that movie. Is the movie's so good. And I was like, part of me wishes it was real, but the problem is I know all of it's horseshit.
Yeah. I wish. Brad Pitt did so good. That was so funny.
Like even excluding the whole
all of them.
Even excluding the whole Hitler thing, like I would still wish the movie itself was still like based off a real story.
Yeah. Or even like knowing there was like a squad that tried or something.
A squad of Jewish specific soldiers that are specifically tasked as to take out as much Nazis as possible. That would make sense to
me. Yeah.
Because like even though most people forget, like we didn't know about concentration camps till like literally after Hitler was defeated. The Russians did. We didn't. They didn't know the concentration camps still existed, but they knew what they were. They still knew they were.
They knew something was up.
Yeah, they knew they were doing stuff to the Jewish people, so they still were pissed off about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, World War II is crazy, bro. It's crazy.
There's people and there's people that don't believe it happened.
No, I mean,
that's
no. There are people. It's specifically what she's referring to. The people that they're like, there's not that many Jews that died during World War II. No way. That's
No, that
just
people think the Holocaust was a
yeah.
hoax.
People genuinely think the
Yeah.
Holocaust was a hoax. Like, not that
It's
World War
wild,
II didn't
man.
happen. That's mostly not what it is. It's mostly the Holocaust.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, specifically the Holocaust. Yeah.
It's like I don't see like the moon landing. I still don't get. It's like right.
I get it. I get the moon landing.
We can barely mimic that shit today, let alone back to fucking 1969.
Yeah, like I get that, but like, yeah, a whole the genocide attempt is wild to me. Like that, I don't know. There's just so much evidence that that happened.
Wait, so you guys believe the moon landing was real or no?
I do. Why? I don't. Wait, the whole rockets went off and everything.
I think so. I don't know.
Sergio, again, like I just said, we barely have the means to remimic it today, let alone back in the 70s.
Like he means like recreate, like
Yeah, like
You talking about the
film
footage,
of-
or you talking about like the
yeah,
rockets?
like
no, the
the
footage,
footage.
like the whole
Yeah.
on the moon like bounce and all that. We barely can do that. Wait, we can do it now. They could barely do that shit back then. No, won't be able
He's
to
saying
be
they
able to
didn't
see
have they didn't have like
the technique to do
the
it.
tech, the special effects, and all that to do that.
I think they did have the tech, bro. Like you
Yeah.
really, I think they did, bro. Cause there's stuff that I believe. Obviously, I'm a big conspiracist when it comes to stuff like that, bro. Like I believe aliens are real. I believe the government has alien
Aliens are real.
technology,
They're
bro.
demons.
Oh yeah, but I'm talking about like I believe that the government has alien or technology that they're hiding from us, bro, and that they're releasing all these files. I bet you in the next 2 or 3 years, bro, they're gonna say that we're gonna be in contact with them, bro, and they're gonna like try to like live with us in the civilization or something like that, bro.
See,
Some crazy
I can
thing.
get behind to a point of that. Like, obviously, alien. I not no. This is me dissing anyone, Liz, because I just
No, you're
don't.
good. Yeah.
So like the whole there's no people who believe that there are no aliens and whatever. I'm like, why? I don't get that. Like, how is that's not possible? There's no shot.
I
That
believe there's aliens, but I believe that they are demons though. But yeah, cause I've seen some videos and some redacted files that you can look up on like Google and stuff, and they say that they're not from outer space. They're interdimensional. So there's nothing there's nothing from outer space. It's all interdimensional,
mm,
and that they're living in our ocean, bro. That's what it is.
I don't know. I'm just looking at movies like
Mermaids.
yeah, pretty much or sirens as we were talking about like not too long ago.
Sorry.
That
Oh, yeah,
that
they're
could
all
be true
sirens.
too. Yeah, it could be that. That could be true, bro.
I don't know. I'm more like just there's aliens, whether they're friendly or not. I look at even like something like who everyone see Project Hail Mary up.
Yeah,
I just
I've
think
seen
of
it.
like
Yeah.
I just as a Christian.
I
just
started it. I
really
didn't
think
finish
it's
it
like
though.
Oh, Sergio, you need to finish it. It's so good.
Yeah, I know. He becomes friends with the Rock. I saw
Yeah,
up to
so
that.
we
They start-
just don't know. I'm not. I don't understand the whole idea of like we're the only living organism in the fucking entire universe. I'm like, why would you remotely think that? We're not even whatever humans are the only living species in this entire universe. I don't get that one.
That's not what I don't I believe there can be. I just don't think anybody has the means to reach us specifically.
So you're assuming no one has already. Going back to your conspiracy about aliens, or we definitely having aliens.
Well, okay, that's what I'm saying. So like, they can. It's almost like teleporting, or like interdimensional. Like you basically you either the only way for anybody to travel through space to get from one star to another is you would have to bend space. You can't travel at the speed of light because we can't disintegrate our bodies and then reconstruct our bodies. We die basically, and I'm pretty sure that'd be the same thing for any other organism out there. Is you would have to you wouldn't be able to travel at light speed. You only by bending space, and that's all I can think of.
There's a sci-fi series called Stargate that'll tell you otherwise, and I love that show with passion because they literally get
What's it
like
called?
Stargate.
Oh well, yeah. Well, see, that's another thing too, though, bro. Because there are there are ancient civilizations with portal-like structures, which is another thing that I'm pretty sure happened too. The pyramids were a portal. The Stonehenge was portals. The one in Arizona is like a big old rock that goes in a loop. That's definitely a portal. I don't know, dude. It's just there's a lot of crazy things out there that the government hides from us. Because I'm pretty sure they know. I'm pretty sure the Vatican knows too. They have their own little archives. Yeah, dude. I think the world is just a money grab, bro. All we are, we're a bunch of little cows to them, just little cash cows. Like oil, I don't think oil.
Hey,
I don't think
Matt.
we'll ever run out of oil.
Welcome,
in our
welcome.
lifetime.
Thank you
Or
for
I don't
2
think
months
bro,
subscription.
we will never run out of oil, bro. That's all a lie, just to get us to panic or to pay more, and all that stuff, bro. But this world is abundant in oil, dude. We'll never run out of oil.
My coworker has like her husband works. I forgot for what company.
It's been fun. I've been.
And
I'm still recovering.
He says that all
I'm
the time. Like,
I'm better. I'm much better than I was
like
yesterday.
like
Yesterday was
they're making
so
it
bad.
seem like it's so.
I was so exhausted all
just
day
gonna
yesterday.
Run out in like
I just didn't want to get
a
out
few
of bed, but of
decades,
course I
and
had to
she's
do
like,
stuff.
It's not. That's she's like her husband's always like
Oh,
talking about like it's not
so
running out
when I came back
anytime.
from the convention.
Like she's like it can be like he's like
I came back
100
from the
years.
convention literally like at.
Yeah, you know, there's.
I landed
mine
at like
in-
12:55 on Saturday night or 12:55
I
a.m.
forgot
Sunday
where,
morning.
somewhere here in the U.S.
I didn't get
bro,
home
that caught
until
fire.
like
I don't know if they were drilling
2:30.
oil
I got
or
in the
if they were
shower and then
drilling
went to
gas,
bed.
But it caught fire.
Now, before
and it's
that-
still on fire.
Before that, I was literally walking around for like 8 hours straight that day, and then the day before that was also 8 hours. And I did Batman about half of the day in both days because it just got too ridiculous. Yeah, and then and then the day before that was like I had a real bad travel day on Thursday because my flight got delayed by about 3 hours. So instead of getting no, there was no. Unfortunately, I didn't get any autographs. There's just no one that was really there I wanted. Chief Davis is literally the only one. But again, I don't have. As I mentioned, I don't have a. I need a mass vet print to get him to sign first. I don't have any.
Or even just air or whatever.
But my friend got Car Urban. Me and my friend went to go up and meet Car Urban, so he got his.
This government, this world, really just hides, bro. And it's all just for money, dude. All these corporations, it's all money, dude.
I had such
Money
a bad
runs the world.
travel day. Because like, it was delayed by 3 hours. I got there like probably an hour before the flight was to take off. So I was like bum rushing, almost basically damn near to sprinting through like the terminal and the airport just to get to my gate. I wanted to sit down and have food and relax because I wanted to get there early. And I didn't get there early, so I just grabbed like McDonald's and basically ran to my my gate. And then I get there, and it's like, oh yeah, it's been delayed by 3 hours. It's like, well, fuck me. I just got food. I'm not gonna go sit at a restaurant after buying food already. So there goes that whole, wonderful experience. After which, it was delayed after, keyword being, after they put us on the freaking plane. We sat on the hot ass plane for about 45 minutes until they had us deboard. Had us deboard before they delayed it, by the way, and it was because there was no fucking pilot. It's funny enough, I was bored, yeah, but yeah, I did not have a good day. So Thursday was a terrible day. The only fortunate thing was the con didn't start. No, oh yeah, I got $15 I got $15 on my credit card for the flight. Yeah, that's what I got out of it. For my inconvenience, they give me a whole $15.
They find out something about a detail that police aren't ready for it to be public because it can kind of.
Yeah, sometimes I have to spend $15 on the credit card to then get it.
Negotiate a lot all the time. Like these journalists that find out to have
the only
them like
fortunate thing was
withhold the story a little longer.
The con didn't start until like 2 p.m.
Like the one that I remember that stuck out to me.
Instead of at 10, which it normally starts at.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah.
You're cutting off a lot.
I don't know how it makes sense.
I said I think I told Jaden about
Oh,
it. Maybe not. I don't remember. But
that's
it was the
not. Yeah,
Night
that just was a
Stalker.
hell of a day. But I did
That one
have fun. I
guy
had a
who
lot of fun. A
was
lot
just
of
killing people in
people.
their
I
houses.
got a lot more photos taken of me than I
And
thought.
The one that
unfortunately,
like, he was like,
he was in
his name or
California.
something?
yeah, I went back and forth. I went back and forth. I was going to get a print here and there. Like, there's some cool Lord of the Rings stuff that I'm probably just going to buy here, of like the maps, like Thorin's map, the map of the Shire, the map of Middle Earth, and they're like on actual parchment, and they feel like real paper. And I will probably just, I didn't buy them there because my whole thought process is I only like to buy stuff at cons that I can only get at the con. So if I can buy it online, I just won't buy it. So then I don't have to deal with the hassle of like putting it into the plane and all that. But unfortunately, there really wasn't. There wasn't really a whole lot. Like, there was some Spider-Gwen prints and some Batman prints. I'm like, yeah, they're good, but I just, they didn't really, they didn't really, grab me. And I also feel like Strawberry would actually kill me if I did buy something from another artist instead of supporting her. But I'm very much exaggerating. I think she'd be fine with it.
And basically, she was just like herself. Like,
yeah, I mean, there's always cool cosplays, but like, what do you like? Any specific, like anything specifically from any like title that you were wondering if I saw? Because I saw a lot of Resident Evil, He-Man, because of just He-Man came out, Hell of a Boss, a lot of Cyclopses, I wasn't expecting a whole lot of X-Men Cyclops. Yeah, a decent amount of Marvel. Oh, I saw. Speaking of, yeah, the coolest one was a comic accurate Iron Man. So like the old school, like more not MCU Iron Man, like the more like circular, like more robot-y look that he has in the comics. That was there. I got a photo with like someone dressed as like classic comic Marvel Punisher. I have photos. I found some photos of people took of me and my shit, which I'm waiting for one specifically before I show you. So I'm not sure when that'll come through, but we'll see. But I do have, I took a decent amount of photos. I was actually surprised. I did find, I do have a story on Saturday.
it's like, bro, who cares if they're having a cup of coffee at Starbucks?
I'm just listening. I don't know what the hell they're talking about at this point. So I was walking around, and a bunch of kids, like a group of kids, saw me, and like their mothers were like, pointing out, saying it's it's Batman, and like one of the kids specifically was so fucking terrified that he just genuinely would not come near me, even if I was offering trying to give him a sticker. He was petrified of me, which tells me the costume definitely works. Just the whole point of Batman looking like he does is to scare the crap out of people. Yes. So like there's that. There's that. There's series of things. I thought I'll tell you the story about right now, but I'll show you the photo later at some point. There's a Green Goblin, like a genuine like comic edited Green Goblin that like it was really cool and really nice. But the problem is that we were taking a photo, then we're taking a photo just basic fight stance, and he comes up to me, he whispers like, grab my throat. I'm like, I'm sorry? He's like, grab my throat. I'm like, okay. Because I just had to make sure like he did say exactly. It's like he did say what I thought. I was trying to process what he said.
Oh.
And then it's like, so I thought that was funny. There's that. Yeah, I mean, I had a real fun time. It was really fun. The only unfortunate bit was the costume started kind of fell apart in kind of different ways. Just unfortunately, like by the time I was able to get out there, I didn't really full field test it. No, I was my friends. Two of my friends were there, and then they were with their friends at the con, so I was talking to their friends that I've only met this one time. So more or less, like if I go back out there, I have more people to talk to. Everyone went cosplay. Yeah, it's a whole cosplay group. So like my friend was one day he was First day he was Billy Butcher, and the second day he was Gale from Baldur's Gate, and the third day he was Gustav. And my other friend was Chris Redfield, and then Etsy Auditori. Yeah, he was Gustav. I'll show a photo of him too when I do show you what mine looked like. And like their friends were like, someone was Will from Baldur's Gate, someone was Soundwave, Transformers Soundwave, someone was Marvel's Bullseye. Sam and Dean Winchester from Supernatural, like a couple different characters. It was fun. It was fun. It was definitely. I think it was a lot more. It definitely was a lot more hectic, and it definitely was more fun than when I went to the Denver version, just because it was a little bit more annoying. There's a lot of people though. Like it got to the point where like I was trying to get annoyed because like there was like points where I had to walk around because the problem with the Batman drums is they have like little fins, like the blade guards on the side, so like very pointy, fins basically. So I don't want to jab or someone just run into them and break them up. So when I'm like walking through the big slow crowd, I had to like basically look like I was either praying or someone shackled me just to position the blades downwards instead of outwards. So that was rather annoying. But it was really freaking annoying when basically now that I've worn it for as long as I did, I now know what I need to basically do to improve it. Because when people were asking me about it, I basically told them like this is version 1, or if I go based on like Iron Man, this is like Mark 3. Like Mark 3 is, and from the first Iron Man movie, is really cool, but that's not the end suit. Like that's just not as perfected suit. So now I need to make improvements, and I now know how I can. What are you guys talking about Starbucks and shit?
Huh?
You talk about like coffee, like sitting down getting coffee.
Me?
Yeah, you guys were just talking.
about.
You guys were talking about like sitting down. People like talk about people are just sitting down getting coffee. Why is it bad or something? I don't know what you guys are talking about. I don't know. I heard coffee.
No, we
No,
weren't talking about coffee.
No. I said like I don't blame celebrities. Like I can't imagine like paparazzi constantly in your face, taking pictures of you all the time. Like, who cares if celebrities having coffee or something at a Starbucks or whatever? Like leave them alone.
You mean like how paparazzi?
Or like they're just.
There's paparazzi like the worst. I hate paparazzi so much.
Yeah, like I was telling Sergio, like I know there's like conspiracy theories and stuff, but like around it too, her death, Diana, like how paparazzi's like just kept flashing the camera and caused an accident, and that's happened before, I think too. Like I don't know, like just annoying. Like I like seeing the pics of like Tobey Maguire videos where he's just like staring at them, like like I don't.
You're my friend of my car.
I don't blame him. That's just like.
Yeah, I know. Paparazzi is so bad. I hate it.
Yeah.
Just like the problem I have mostly is like oh my god, I got the stupid little life guys. Like look, Lindsay Lohan or who the fuck is like picking her nose. Oh my god, she's doing a normal human function. Oh, who'd have thought?
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like that's just.
Let's use it to embarrass her. You mean the whole other reason? I think TMZ's slowly dying.
I hope so. I hate. It's not really like even accurate news reporting, quote unquote news reporting.
It's not.
It's not news. It's celebrity. It's all celebrity based.
Oh, gossip. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, is what I'm saying. It's like.
Well, now that I'm done with like my little weekend phenomena.
Okay, I'll catch y'all tomorrow.
Alright. Later.
Night.
Now that I'm done with my whole like weekend spilling, how was your day, Mac? Anything fun, or just normal average day today? That's good.
You believe any conspiracies? Crazy ones?
Crazy ones? You're gonna have to tell me how that went in a second, Matt. I want details in a minute. But just let me answer my other friend's question.
Yeah.
I don't really know. I don't really. I think most conspiracies are just BS. To be honest, I don't really think. I can't. Yeah, I don't really even know. Honestly, here's the thing: is like any conspiracy I think of that I would believe, I just think that's what it is. Versus people who don't. I don't even know. That's the problem. Like I genuinely can't even tell you. The only one I can genuinely be like, I guess the whole idea. Everyone's like, oh, aliens don't exist. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. Aliens they do exist. I don't get this whole idea that humans are the only living species in the entire universe. I don't get it. But like, I don't know. The whole 9/11 was an inside job. Is like we could go argue about that. I just don't really see it that way. I just see it as more of a tragedy, regardless how you spin it. Yeah, I don't really believe in any conspiracies. I mean, particularly, I guess.
Okay, I get you.
Yeah.
You're not gonna believe anything like basically like without proof or anything.
That is the other factor. Like I'm genuinely like I need like even that's kind of like my only pet peeve with like religion, for example. Like I need visual evidence. Like you can't just be, I can't just go based on word to mouth. You know what I mean? I need like hard proof of something. But do I believe that there's something out there, something like religion for something? Well, obviously something. We didn't just magically just summon here, or just made. You know what I mean? It's something created by us. So, like for all I know, there's Transformers on Cybertron out there. I would love that. That'd be awesome. But I just don't know. It could be fucking Cthulhu or something. I don't think it really matters at the end of the day.
I mean, I think it does matter, but yeah, I get you. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, the problem is like it's mostly for just. It's mostly like right now is just we have the word God, but in multiple we have how many different religions on this planet alone? And they're all say God in a different word, in different languages. Like
it's.
Well, like for like
Like, the only one that confuses me, bro, is Islam.
Yeah.
That's the only one that really confuses me, bro. Because
Allah and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, because they believe in the Old Testament, but the Old Testament is the Quran. I mean, it's not the Quran; it's the Torah.
There's no shot that's real. 10,000
separate from Judaism, but in Catholicism, Christianity is a part of Judaism in a sense.
Oh, okay, that
and we
makes more
acknowledge
sense.
that, but Islam doesn't acknowledge Judaism. So to me, it confuses me.
Yeah.
How do you believe in the Old Testament, but you don't believe in Judaism? Like,
yeah.
it's just that's the only one that baffles me, bro. Like I'm a Christian. I believe in God. I believe in Judaism. I believe that Jesus was a Jew, and and in a sense, I'm kind of Jewish, kind of not like by blood or anything, but like by believing in Jesus Christ. It makes us Jewish in a sense.
Yeah. My only
Um,
problem I have with religion is I think it depends on how you use it. I think a lot of people have been killed in the name of whatever religion for no reason other than I use it as a scapegoat and an excuse. That's my only problem I have with religion. If you use it for the reason it's supposed to be used for, which is hope and safety, go for it. I just I'm thinking like Great Crusades, for example. You're killing now obviously there wasn't that many people back then. You're killing all these innocent people in the same because God told me to tell you to do so, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or like even just like Muslim terrorist. Like because we can't say Muslim because like they're not the real actual Muslims don't do that. It's only the terrorist ones that do that.
I don't know, dude. I mean, I get what you're saying, but even then, like, it's just like that's the problem with Islam, bro. Is that there are 1,000, and I mean 1,000 different types of Islam. Like that doesn't make any
EA's
sense to me,
terms of
bro. Like that
violator.
is the one religion that
EA's terms
confuses
of service like violator.
me
Nice.
entirely, bro. Like how do people believe in it and say, like, how do you believe that that the devil comes and is meant to confuse you, and do not see Islam as that form of confusion, bro? Like,
Yeah, I kind of
like
figured this was where he's
there
going
are
with that.
there are literally 1,000 interpretations of the Quran, bro. Like it doesn't make any sense, bro. How do you know which one to follow? How do you like? It's just that is the only one that confuses me entirely, bro.
I just
Because it's meant to confuse you, bro. Like it's just, and anybody who follows it is in my belief mistaken, bro. Like you can't just say pick one and you're good. It's just not right, dude. It's weird.
see. In my opinion, it's more actions speak louder than words. Like I said, it all depends on what you do with said religion. It's all.
Oh, well that too, right? That too, like.
Because I truly don't give. I truly don't give a shit. You can be black, white, Muslim, Jewish, Christian, Catholic, Mormon. I don't give a shit. It's mostly what the hell you do, and how you treat me and all that jazz, and so on. How I then do the perspective. I truly don't care.
I get you. That's a pretty, how do you say, it's a view that a lot of people have, you know. Not too many these days, but yeah.
I just mostly, if you treat my whole objective is, you treat me, don't treat me like an asshole, don't act like an asshole to me. I'll treat you. I won't treat like be an asshole to you. Treat me good. I'll treat you good.
Right.
Stuff like that.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, and don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying I hate Islam. I'm just saying I don't understand it, and I don't. How do you say it? I don't hate people who are Muslims. You know, I don't. I've had friends who are Muslim, so, and I don't speak to them about religion either. Like, you know, we have our own faith. We don't try to convert each other.
Yeah, that is the real problem, Matt. Is that
But
it's just
I'm
like
just
more of
saying
a
it's
gamble, and it has nothing to do with. For me, it has nothing to do. Nowadays, it's like which one's right. It's more so just a gamble in general, depending on who you're talking to. Yeah, I particularly just don't. Yeah, I don't particularly care to talk about like, politics and religion. I just, you do you, boo. I don't really care. Just don't try to divert me into anything. That's the only thing I ask.
Oh, I'm gonna convert you, buddy. Convert you.
Like that's my biggest pet. My biggest gripe is like, you can talk, preach, whatever the hell you want. Just don't shove it down my throat. That's the only thing I ask.
I get you.
I'm not talking about just you, by the way. I'm talking about the general sense.
No, I know. I've heard you say that a couple times already. I get what you're saying.
We have secured objective Alpha.
States are crazy. It's literally your afterlife. You want this? Okay, but the problem is, Mac, I go back and forth because I'm more of a, I'm not saying Scientology, just that's not accurate, but I'm more like, think of it like, let's say hypothetically there is a heaven. Let's hypothetically. It's gonna run. It has to run out of space at some point. Cause it's just, there's no way it can hold every single soul that's ever been alive throughout all of humanity. There's just no shot. So the way I usually see it is like that's trying. We're an ally. For
You know what I realized, bro?
One second. What?
There's no caves. There's no caves in the World Tree.
What was that?
There's no caves in the World Tree. I would have liked to have some caves.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
there
World Tree.
the dungeons. Yeah, there are no dungeons.
Yeah.
That would have been. Yeah, that's actually really true. I'd actually would let some, but maybe they'll add some later. But I don't know. The World Tree wasn't added until the 1.0 came out, so that's all new stuff.
Oh really? I
Yeah,
thought it was in
no,
the
that did
demo.
not. That shit did not exist until the game was fully released.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
Well, exactly, Matt. Like I'm talking. Like, okay, that's a fair sentence. I'm talking about like, just every single life form better. But that's why, like, the way I see it, it's like think of it like, let's say hypothetically the afterlife's on a hard drive. Eventually, the hard drive runs out of space, so you got to like purge stuff out of it. So that's when I believe. That's when I look at like reincarnation comes into place, because I love seeing like photos of like people from like 1800 looking like people that are like that were born 10 years ago or 20 years ago, and they look exactly identical. I always love those photos. It's like that's just really funny to think about like that. My brother's like, well, that's because humans really technically all look the same at the end of the day. I was like, or so just that person was that was basically purged out of whatever afterlife and put back on Earth again, or put on wherever again. I don't know. I have a weird view of everything. I just don't see it being indefinite size. It just doesn't make sense. Like every living species has been all put in the same place and has no one's ever been once too many copied. I don't. I have my own view about everything. I have my own view about whatever. For all I know, there's nothing. For all I know, it's just a black abyss who no one knows. That's the problem. That's the more of the end of the story. The more of the end of the moral story. We have no idea. Just like even people who die and come back, they don't see anything. And if they did see anything, they don't remember anything. There's no sure way to guarantee anything. Except if you're rich back in early crusades where you can basically quote unquote buy your way into heaven. But I'm not gonna get into that. So how'd the date go, Matt? Was she lovely? Did you have a nice time? Is it gonna happen again? I say she. I'm assuming it's a she. That's me. That's me assuming. I think I only assume that just because you're an actual messenger and they don't are like confident. They don't exactly. Yeah, that's why I know that they promise because I'm, you know, since I'm American, I have the perspective of like you could be whatever. Oh, if it's gonna happen, it will probably happen again. That means it went really good then. But because unfortunately because I'm American, I have the perspective like there's this, and it's like, well, I know, but I'm not innocent, not innocent, but I can't think of the word right now, but not ignorance. I can't think of the word. Whatever, you get my point. I'm not thinking otherwise that all of the world's the same. We're like, oh well, you know, over in whatever country is the same as America, where they allow everything. It's like, no, they do not. That's the problem. It's like people in America don't understand what it is. Life outside America is like. Let's see. How nice I went drop shop and then scroll park and did. You went to a tennis class? Okay. Did you? How does that work for you? Did you just teach her how to play, or did you just do it with her? Yeah. Oh, that made sense. If you met at a tennis class, that makes a lot more sense. But the problem is, I think Mexico, even then, Mexico still has its. Ah, that makes even more sense then. Need to restart my game to get these new challenges. I think Mexico is more accepting, but they're only accepting for either straight or gay. I don't think they're accepting for anything past that. I'd be wrong, obviously, but it's still, regardless, it's still not, at the end of the day, it's still not America level. If you have to accept everybody. Which, going back to what I was saying, I don't care. I truly do not give a shit before anyone. Yeah, exactly. As I would like it to be. Okay. And that's fine. But the problem is that I just don't think it'll ever get that as trans friendly. That's just me though, but just because of the way it is. But like, this is before anyone calls me out on it. I truly do. I literally put on my tombstone, doesn't give a shit. Just don't shove it down my throat. You can fucking be straight, gay, trans, whatever the hell. I do not care. Just don't try to make me see travert me on the spot of your perspective of stuff and your belief of stuff. I truly don't care. Just don't make it a whole mission to do it, so shove it down my throat so I believe in the same thing. Let me have my opinion, let me be me, and you do you. That's really all it is. I just don't understand when people lost their ability to have their own opinions. I just don't know when that happened. And it kind of irritates me because, like, I don't know why we can't just have our own opinions. Yeah, but like, yeah, Mexico is fine with people that are homosexual, but like Africa isn't, for example. They are not, or like, I think specifically a decent amount of Africa isn't. So like, that's my point, is like, you can't. I think Asians are to a point, but again, it all depends on which part of Asia we're referring to. I think Thailand, they're fine to a point. Japan, I think they're fine to a point. China, now. South Korea, I think they're fine with. North Korea, no idea, but I'm gonna take a guess. Yeah, I just don't. I get real. It's just like the problem is I get irks. I get real like, you really just trying to irks me around when, like, my friends, like when people like just assume because I have my own opinion about particular people, like that means that's all I think and that's all I feel, and I verbally and publicly will display that. It's like, first of all, no, I will not publicly portray that. And even then, again, I see the person before I see the whatever you believe in. If your whole persona is whatever you believe in before I see the person, then it's a little different. Yeah, I think that is fairly accurate. It does seem fairly accurate, man. But I try to see the person before I see the opinion. But if your whole persona is your opinion before the person, then I can't really see the person before I jump to conclusions. What's up? God damn it! Fucking shotgun. Allow. See, so the issue. Okay, now I'm seeing the issue, Matt. I didn't realize. Because the problem I'm realizing. Wait. Okay, so the issue I'm noticing with the multi-chat is it doesn't give me that prompt of like try allow whatever. So we really need to come up with a list, but at the same time, you're using words that there's no shot you use the words you're using now on a daily basis. Maybe. I don't know. I just think that the problem is there's also a lot of people that are like a little too opinionated. Like I saw, like for example, I saw a video of a guy commenting like top 10 games if you're trans, and like he was like going on ranting and raving how like Dead by Daylight is like number 4 of like if you play this you obviously are trans. I'm like, bro's hating just for no reason. Like he's like, because you like being chased around and here being grabbed by big men and choked and whatever. It's like, dude, you're just hating for the sake of hating. Like, Jesus. Like, just because you're bad at Dead by Daylight doesn't mean you need to say everyone who plays it is trans. Celeste, yep. So, yep, definitely Celeste. Felt Vedas. I think every game is inclusive to a point, but the fact is, like, just going on a rant, I don't give a crap about inclusivity. I truly don't. Just don't, like, you know. Yeah, I'm not gonna go. I've already said what my opinion is. I'm not gonna say it again. But the hate a game series, say that everyone who plays that game is trans just because you are bad at the game. I don't know. There's no way he plays it. There's no way he's good at it if he hates the community that much. Well, definitely. So I forgot. So we're definitely need to get on to dispatch today, Matt. But I'm just doing these challenges real quick, and then I'll get on dispatch. I do, however, I've already been thinking about this. Is I do know there's certain scenes I do need to They like, okay, I guess if you want, yeah, I guess that is a way to see it, Matt. If you really get that, you know, mad at somebody for beating you in a video game. But it's a fact is, I know you're joking, but genuinely there are people that think that, and that's what the problem is. But I definitely think tomorrow I need to make like some type of like, because I've thought about this already, like some type of like sensor screen where like the screen's visible but it's very blurry, just so that because I know there are scenes in Dispatch, I know they exist. I know they exist. There are scenes that I'm not sure are allowed. But the problem is but what if I want to see it, man? I'd rather make it so you can't see it, because I want to be able to see it. That's not fair to me. But, and I'm thinking, I thought about this just because there's other games, like even when I play Mass Effect, that you freaking guy. I just, because there are like scenes, like for example, there's romance scenes in Mass Effect, for example, like they genuinely do have romance scenes. Andromeda, when I play Andromeda, they get real ridiculous. Like, oh my god, I was surprised when I first played it. They are not that bad in 1 through 3, but there is the famous story. They don't get freaky, but it's more like I'm seeing more than I was expecting. But like, if you look up like set spots, if you heard of that story. Like early, like Fox News. Okay, hold on. Hold on. If you have not seen that, we are watching that real quick because it's so funny. Because they're talking about at spots, but they're talking about specifically, they're talking about Mass Effect 1 because there's a romance scene in Mass Effect 1, and they're talking about. Hold on, I gotta find it. But we will watch this if that's the case. Hold on a minute.
Period. Afforded the simple that can occur with situation.
Imagine stuff on the internet as how they think about violence.
Right, what are we talking? Like, what type of band are we talking? Like, just watching something? I can put the link in the chat if you. That'd be probably the safer bet. Oh, you don't see anything in the clip. You don't see anything, but they genuinely, it's okay. Here's the thing, Matt. This was on public news channel, so anything that they would have blocked, it would have been blocked already. Like, this was a Fox News, like literally Fox News, early morning showcase. So I think it'll be fine. Not to mention this channel's not exactly the biggest to be worried about that shit. Let me just move the chat.
Don't you understand? You've lost.
Well, no, I could still get banned, but there's not. But there's you know, it's like, this is Fox News. It's Fox News broadcast.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing stuff. I was looking at it a little bit this afternoon. It's a new role-playing video game that is leaving nothing to the imagination. Mass Effect is what it's called.
But I love the new video game shows full digital nudity and sets.
It's made for Microsoft's Xbox system, and it features in some parts of this, you'll see full digital nudity. Imagine. And the ability for the players to engage in graphic sex, and the person who's playing the game gets to decide exactly what's going to happen between the two people, if you know what I mean. Now, the game is rated M for mature. However, critics say that Mass Effect is being marketed to kids and to teenagers. Microsoft responded to these claims and said that they were inaccurate. They released this statement that reads in part, "We actively support and abide by all video game rating systems and provide built-in industry-leading technology such as parental control."
The only guy on this has the best response, and you'll see in a sec.
Controls and a family timer that empowers parents and caregivers to monitor their children's experience with video games, notably with respect to content, online interactions, and the amount of time spent playing. Cooper Lawrence is a psychology specialist, radio talk show host, and the author of the new book, The Cult of Perfection. And Jeff Keighley is a game expert with Spike.
Oh, wow, look, Jeff Keighley. I always forget it's Jeff Keighley.
TV. Welcome to both of you. You know, Cooper, it sort of cracks me up whenever I hear a
Jeff Keighley. Yes, it is.
companies say that, you know, there's all these controls in there that you can monitor the time and you can, you know, but basically the box, Pandora's box is open. I mean, kids have access to these things, and unless you're hovering over
Yes, it
them
is,
every
Matt. Yes, it is.
second, they're going to find ways to see this stuff on the internet. How damaging is it really?
Well, the thing is, you know, it's the whole concept of like 13-year-olds have never seen Playboy because they're not supposed to. It's that idea that, I mean, let's talk about who the video game is for. It might be for adults, but
Matt, when this is done, I'll tell you like what you actually see. You don't see shit.
if you look at the statistics, who is playing video games but adolescent males, not their dads? So that's the first thing. The damage is this. We know.
Also, well, did you hear that? Well, 2008 perspective of like, you can see ass cheek, but that's about it. Like, you can see ass cheek and crack, but that's about it. You don't see anything else. But Jeff Keighley has the best response in a second. But the point is, what I love the exactly, Matt. But what I love is that this is 2008. The kids are playing the games, not their dads. And it's like, oh, what a 2008 line.
Know that all the research shows that violence has a desensitizing effect. Well, sexuality does too, because this is when the developing mind is happening. This is when they're first deciding.
Let alone the whole like stereotypical bullshit of video games cause violence. I hate that so much.
Who they're going to be, who their identity is. This is when social development is happening. And here's how they're seeing women. They're seeing them as these objects of desire, as these, you know, hot bodies. I mean, they don't show women as being valued for anything other than their sexuality. And it's a man in this game deciding how many women he wants to be with.
All right, let's get Jeff in on this.
All right,
Yeah, it's a whole. Wait for Jeff.
Completely incorrect. Yeah, it's completely incorrect. First of all, you can actually play as a man or a woman in the game. Cooper, have you ever played Mass Effect?
No.
Right. Well, I think the fact is you talked about, you know, another thing that you mentioned is that how it's, you know, has full graphic nudity. That's completely incorrect. There's no full nudity in this game. There's the side of an alien boob which can be seen. It's a small sexual situation in this game, which is about 2 minutes out of a 30-plus hour experience
Jeff,
to the story
let me
of
ask
this
you
character,
something.
Commander Shepard.
Jeff, let me ask you a question. I have not played this game. I went on the website today. I clicked
on this game is about 30 hours long. 2 minutes. 2 minutes of this shit that takes place. And you don't see everything. You also have to build to it. It doesn't just happen.
On a lot of different trailers. I tried to learn as much about it as I could before we did this. You know, it's interesting. When you click on it, it asks you your age. It says you must go through a scanning process. So I thought, oh, this is going to take forever. Okay, so I put in my age, and then boom, you're in, no problem. So that is a pretty easy screen to get past. There's nothing graphic that I saw on the front, you know, the pages that I looked at on the internet. But it does beg the question, you know, what it does to kids in terms of how they think about violence and sexuality, because they're, you know, engaged and blowing people away in these.
Well, I think what's interesting about this, we talk about, you know, sexuality in the media. One of the great things about Mass Effect, for people that have played it know this is a sort of a choose-your-own-adventure story, and it doesn't force you down any situation. You can actually play through this game without the sexual situation ever happening.
Right, and the young boys are
game.
going to be choosing not to have sex. That'll be what they'll choose. I mean,
no,
let's be realistic
it's not a simple choice. But Cooper, it's not a simple choice. You don't turn to the game and says, "Would you like to have sex or not?" It's through the evolution of a relationship with characters, and the fact that this game has incredible artificial intelligence, and you can actually fall in love in this game, and it's just like modeling your life, and I think that's a much more powerful form of media.
Darlin, I gotta go with the research, and the research says there's a new study out of University of Maryland right now that says that boys that play video games cannot tell the difference between what they're seeing in a video game in the real world if they don't have a real experience.
All right, Jeff, thank you. It's a fascinating game, and I'm amazed at just the artistry.
Notice how they're trying to cut him off a little bit. I always love that, like how they're trying to just get him the hell out of there so he can't keep talking factual stuff. I love it. But there is a human companion as well, Matt. So it's not just the aliens, but that's how that should start. Yeah, Lola Bunny also existed before that match, and so the movie called Space Jam, and yet no one had a problem with that came out. So yeah, I always find it funny. I always forget that's how furries are made. Yep, pretty much. I always forget it's Jeff Keighley. Every time I watch that, I get surprised that it's Jeff freaking Keighley. That's the one that's like actually on the news talking about it. I always forget. And I've seen that video so many times because I just actively, whenever someone brings up the conspiracy, that whole like, why the fact that I think it's just hilarious because Mass Effect is actually is very funny for doing that. He was it was the news guy. He still was doing video games, but it was on Spike TV. I think it was at the time. But he was mostly like he did like a Spike TV show about talking about video games for them. But he wasn't like a news guy. They just invited him on to talk about it. But yeah, I always use that. It's like the fact is like, again, genuinely, if you looked it up, you see what he said. You see a little bit of a butt and a little bit of a side boob and maybe a little bit, if I talk about it, a little bit, just a little tiny bit of an areola. That's it. That's all you get. And that's like the 3 shots that takes place like in the span of 2 minutes. But it's also the fact that, like he said, it doesn't just happen. You could easily play the game and not get that. And then the woman said, you think boys that just go through it and not do that? That's becoming lesbian. That's funny. Yeah, so you think boys aren't gonna click that? I'm like, I hate. It's again, the fact is they're easily trying. He's trying to defend it. He's trying to tell you why it is, and they're like, no, we're out of time. We don't know. They're basically like purposely. And I think they were talking actually. Even the newscaster is also like, more or less on Key's side. Like, there's not. What do you guys talk about? There's nothing going on. Yeah. So it's Sonic technically. What's Sonic wearing? Serious question. All the Sonic characters. What are all the characters wearing that aren't women, that aren't female? Like it's the fact that they're just looking like it's kind of like a. Do you remember when 50 Shades of Grey was like a big thing at during that time? Like the movies, the books, like that was a big thing that was going on. Do you remember when people tried to get like rated M games removed from like Target, for example, but they had no problem with stuff like 50 Shades of Grey being sold there? Like that was a whole thing too. Like generally all these like Karens were like, it's not appropriate to have all these rated M games for my children to play that have full on like sets and nudity in it, but you can buy all these. Yeah, it's very hypocritical because you could buy all these like smut books at the same place that are more like, we're not talking like, I know they like smut, but the problem is they need to understand that their smut is more worse than these video games. Are there video games that have horror scenes in it? Absolutely. Are there games that are just straight up horror games? Yeah, exactly. Of course. But every game that like they describe, it's just better smut. But every game that they always complain about is just like Red Dead, GTA, Cyberpunk even. Like, it's like, yeah, it exists, but it's like very bare in comparison to what I can think of. I've seen I'm trying to think which one. It doesn't have nudity, but it does have like a set scene in it. I just don't remember which one. I don't remember actually. It's been so long. I don't think Red Dead had nudity though, but I know like they had like set scenes, I think. But like GTA does, but it's just mostly, but it's like nothing nothing below the waist. It's all, you know, just topless. But yeah, I've seen with, I think this is the most hilarious shit, man. With the Strawberry, I've seen more rom-com movies that have more, oh my god, like set scenes as just the shoe, Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the strip club. But that's just GTA 5, Matt. Like there's other stuff in the older games, if I remember this correctly. I don't know, it's been so long since I played them or even have any recognition of it. But they're also forgetting like, okay, that makes more sense. But like I've seen movies with Strawberry that have more like, oh my god, like set scenes in it. And I just sit there laughing my ass off, and then she's like, sends me that she's very embarrassed and shy because she wasn't expecting that. And I just sit there giggling even more because I'm like, I just think this shit's funny. Especially since it's like obviously bullshit. It's even more funny when it's unexpected. There's also that. There's an unnecessary amount. But like when it's like a romance movie, at least I expect it in a romance movie. The ones that tick me off is when it's like more of like an action horror movie or something. But you can't have a horror movie like Friday the 13th and not have the first people to get killed. The ones that the one couple having sets in the cabin. Like you have to have it. It's like an icon at this point. But yeah, I just laugh my ass off, just like specifically. No, Jason doesn't have but he does. He made sure all the the counselors that are make sure they get killed first. That's like his whole thing. Just like that's kind of the reason why he drowned, is because he had counselors that were too busy, you know, boning. I don't know, Matt. I don't know. Can't tell you. I'm gonna stop the conversation regardless, because the last time Jason was technically human, he was like 12. So I'm gonna just stop the conversation regardless. Oh well, then yeah, okay, that makes more sense though. No, yeah, when he drowns, he's like 12. That whole like what you see is more like a resurrection from a dark spell that his mother conjured up from hell, basically. Like that's not actually how big he was when he drowned to death. I really thought you knew. That's why I'm like, I thought you were just like going on the joke. I didn't realize you actually didn't know that. Oh, I need to be support. God damn it. My brain is so fucked at the moment. There's I don't know. I just find it funny, but I do definitely need to if I'm gonna be playing stuff like, because even I know, like Beyond Two Souls has a full-on like shower scene. Heavy Rain also has a full-on shower scene. Like I need to make a censor page for stuff like that just to come up just in case. Because like I play games, they do exist. Like, yeah, no, Eternal's dead. No, Eternal's dead. That's the MCU though. Like there are other Marvel movies, like X-Men comes to mind. Has like a pseudo, like a very subtle one. think that's about it. They don't really have a whole lot. Marvel kind of stays away from that for obvious reasons. I think DC has more. It has maybe one or two. And yeah, it's Deadpool for Christ. I expected in Deadpool. You mean the whole scene where he's getting paid by Veronica, or where the hell her name is? Well, okay, with Peacemaker's also a that's a show, so it's, they don't, that one you can have a little bit of a difference when it comes to just ratings. Huh? Why? What? You saw the first. Why? Why do I care? Who? I mean, yeah, just to say it's not Hal. Please tell me it's not Hal. Is it Hal? Please tell me it's not Hal Jordan. Okay, so it's shit. I know his name. That's not Guy Darner either. Crap. But Jon Stewart, that's right. Anyway, but why? Why do we need that in a show, or especially a Green Lantern show? I don't care. But okay, so apparently the episode was good though, or was it good or was it cool? Because there's a difference. It was someone's grandma. What? I don't give a. Okay, well, how many episodes? So I'll probably I'm more the I'd rather binge watch it than wait for week to week type of person. So I'm not exactly. I'll probably watch it at some point, but I'm not in a rush to do it. But yeah, it's the first episode to come out. I knew that. But I'll just wait because I'm not in a rush to watch it. So I'll just wait for like all the vids to come out and then I'll watch it. Because I am just curious of like what their whole premise of behind why make Hal for Jordan like this when he's not really supposed to be like this. But I can see it. Yeah, but my opinion, I kind of have to really care a whole lot. If I actually care about it, I would watch it. But usually when I don't care, I don't usually get spoilers. It's what's funny if I usually find funny. It definitely is an interesting premise. It is an interesting premise to have that Hal is like, why is he a xenophobe? Well, because he was essentially beat the crap out of and bullied by all the aliens. They were all Green Lanterns. Oh, okay. That's it. It's more of a mystery detective. Okay. It's like, sweet. That sounds even more interesting then. But I did see the point like everyone like why everyone's annoyed by the whole Hal Jordan's like doesn't like aliens, but I do to the point is like also agree with it. Is like if you think about it, he literally was the first human to get one. All he got was all this crap. That's the only like reference I get back to with Ryan Gosling's. No, yeah, Ryan Reynolds, Green Lantern is that how much he just like was made fun of and like criticized because he's a human. It's like that's a valid perspective to have because he is the first human to get it. So which means he's gonna get a lot of crap from all the aliens. He's also significantly older than he should be, which is probably another factor. But oh no, we'll have to see. My issue with that, though, match is if this is all supposed to be connected. Yeah, but the problem is that Jon Stewart's not supposed to be the next Green Lantern. He's supposed to be a fellow Green Lantern. Also, the problem with that is if this is how it's going to go, which means that Hal Jordan... Yeah, okay. That makes sense. But again, he's supposed to be the same age as Jon Stewart and Guy Gardner. I still would love to know how Guy Gardner got the stupid ring, by the way. No one can ever explain how he gets that fucking thing. My problem with that is that means if this is the point, it means that the main focused Green Lantern is going to be John Stewart and Guy Gardner if fucking Hal Jordan is 30 years older than both of them. So like any other DC movies from James Gunn, it's going to be Hal Jordan or John Stewart instead of Hal Jordan. Which, yeah, I think people prefer. I guess, Matt, because that's the only thing that makes sense of how Guy Gardner got a freaking ring in the first place. Is no one can tell anybody. It doesn't. There's no shot how he didn't just steal it. God damn it. Yeah, my issue. Yeah, John Stewart, I think, is the more popular Green Lantern, but I think just in my opinion, Hal Jordan is just a better one. I don't know. Yeah, he does, but I mean, considering he gets ripped in half and he actually uses the ring to make a lower half for himself to stay alive. Yeah, I'd say he has some pretty good willpower. I don't know. At the end of the day, with this whole James Gunn DC cinematic universe, I'm a little already tipped off. That's fair. I just know I'm a little bit like, that's kind of the thing, going a bit off topic for a second, with like the whole fan expo where I was at. That's where I thrive, because like I know a little bit of everything for these type of fandoms. Like I've seen this show, so I know these characters. I haven't seen this That's what most people only know the basics, but like, so like for example, like I've seen Hell of a Boss, so I know these characters. I've seen Hazbin Hotel, so I know these characters. I haven't seen this show, whatever the hell the show is, but I know these characters. I know what they're from. Just so I have a little bit of a hook / knowledge into a little bit of everything. Is what I usually thrive at these type of fan expo conventions. Just like my friends usually only know like Marvel, DC, video games, like, but they don't know like, yes, I don't watch this anime series, but I at least know of it. So like, I don't know what the name. I might not know what the name of that character, but I can tell you what show they're from. But going back to my issue I'm gonna have with the James Gunn DC cinematic universe is he's not planning on doing Batman anytime soon, which. Yeah, that also makes more sense. That's crazy. I think that's where a lot of people get their information about that type of stuff, man. But my issue with the James Gunn is that he's not planning on doing Batman anytime soon because he said, and I quote, "It's been done too many times." Does he? I trust when he didn't have any like plans of doing anything. Brave and the Bold. An upcoming. It is separate from other passings. Batman featured brand new. It's okay, but this was announced 3 years ago. Potentially arrive in 2028. Or later as a DC. Mad Reeves upcoming movie sequels first. But anyway, so as long as it's not super, yeah, exactly. So the thing is, I can go on about the Batman, but like the problem is like people want that version of it to be the Batman of this new universe. I'm like, I'm good. But like they need I'm more complaining because like they're talking about like we're to do the Justice League. You can't do the Justice League. Exactly, that's also the factor. The Batman's is too like realistic in comparison to a lot of stuff for that. But regardless, the fact is, I love this whole idea that like, oh, we're gonna have a Justice League movie, but James Gunn's not gonna do Batman. You can't do that. You can't do Justice League without Batman. You can do Justice League with any. You can't do Justice League without 3 of the motherfuckers. If they're going to do a Justice League movie before Justice Society. Yeah, that's fine. But the point I'm making here, Matt, there's 3 people. You can't do a Justice League movie without 3 of the motherfuckers. It's Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman. You can do it without like Green Lantern, Green Arrow, The Flash, Aquaman. You can do that. We also would need a Wonder Woman before anything at the end of the day, yes. But like you could do Justice League movie without Green Lantern, Green Arrow, The Flash, Aquaman, depending on which version it is, Cyborg. You can't. You cannot do it without Batman, Superman, and Woman. You just can't do it. Which is kind of what my problem was with the Superman, is that this is the Justice League. It's like, what do you mean this is Justice League? It's like, yeah, we're the Justice League. There's 3 of you, and none of you are who you should... It's more rich in this. Yes, you are correct. I would love to see more Martian Manhunter. That would be I would love to see more Martian Manhunter. Oh, that's right. It's the Justice Gang because that's what Guy Darner is. The only reason I even like that movie is Nathan Fillion, because I'm a sucker for Nathan Fillion. I mean, otherwise, I mean, aside from the Superman was cool, he was really just grounded Superman versus the whole, like, I'm a god. Which is, Nathan Fillion is very funny. Yeah, because 90% of the time when you hear or see Guy Gardner, like anything, that's who he is. He's just Guy Gardner. Yeah, the problem I do like the more down to earth, like friendly. Yeah, but you know who also did the same thing, Matt, to a Batman? The 2 people did, technically. Just Superman's only had well... Christian Bale, in my opinion. Yeah, but that's because that's just a Snyder. But even that Batflip and in Dawn of Superman, Dawn versus Superman, just Batman was terrible. He got significantly better after that. He got significantly better after that one movie. You can't say he was not better in Justice League. And it pisses me off to this day that when we had the Justice League and then we had the Snyder Cut variant, they took out the best Batman scene for no reason. They took it out. I don't know why. I still don't know why. You know, I'm assuming you don't know which scene I'm talking about in question. Wait, I say the best. It's not the best. It's my favorite. Yeah, it was not in the Snyder. Yeah, it's Snyder. So do you remember in the original? Did you see both versions? Before I just say what it is. The Justice League. Did you see both the Snyder Cut and the regular version? So not one that... Okay, so you remember when he's changed? Remember when he's like getting out of his costume and he can't physically fucking get it off, and Diana has to help him get it off his suit because he's all like bruised to shit. I love that. I love that scene. I love that shot because it shows people forget this is just a dude. He's doing all this and he's no different than me, other than he's bulky as shit. I love that. That was my favorite scene in the Justice League movie. Because it just, again, people forget he's just a dude. Also, yes, he's rich. And he's also really smart. He's a detective, the world's greatest detective. But, I think I got my challenges done. Hold on. But yeah, I love that. I love that scene when he literally is struggling to get his shit off, and Diana sees how bruised and beat up he is and has to help him get it off. And they took it out. They took it out for no reason. It was like a minute scene. I was watching this Snyder Cut. I was fuming, like, because it was like, oh, here it comes, and it didn't happen. I was genuinely fuming. I don't know why. Oh, in the Batman, he has to take an adrenaline shot to keep... Yeah, exactly. Like, that was after he took a 12 gauge to the chest. I don't even know if that was adrenaline. It was obviously a adrenaline shot, but I go back and forth. We don't. Everyone. I think people. Yeah, I think people go back and forth whether it's like Venom or whether it's Venom or not. That like the shit that Bane takes, or Titan, not Venom, Titan. Because I could go back and forth on it because it just says it didn't seem like it made it seem like he was got more angry rather than just yet adrenaline, which kind of technically goes toe and toe, but you have a point. Yeah, isn't he like 12 feet tall, if I remember this correctly? Let me search real quick, because I've seen everyone else absolute, and then for some reason, which I'm not complaining, but for some reason, like Killer Croc is like his friend in this version. Yeah, he's like an actual like hunting giant. He's like 30 feet tall. That would make more sense if that's actually the case. All right. All right, time to start our 9 to 5. Huh, okay. Has that shit on. I don't know what that means. Hold on a minute. What is with the hair? He's I see this. I look at an image of someone. He has like a hair dryer. Yeah, he's definitely an emo boy. Is there even what? So there's basic display, general, quick time events, interactive, unlimited hatch attempts, off, subtitles, on. I would like subtitles on, please. Why that? What the fuck? Okay. Background. Probably gonna turn on replace some licensed music for obvious reasons. I'm not gonna. There's not that much profanity in this shit, is there? Actually, I actually might turn that on. I think profanity just makes it sound funnier, which just has the orbital bleep or beep for no reason. I think they're funnier sometimes when they just have like the beep when it's just like instead of saying the word, it just has that. So I'm gonna turn that on. I'm not gonna turn it off. For character, speaker's name, yes. They don't actually. It's just a black box. They don't actually have like an actual like a bleep. Because if they don't have a bleep, I'm turning it off. Yeah, no, in the audio. Like I want the audio like is it audio censored? Like, does it fucking like have an actual like? Hold on, let me look it up real quick then. Is that like I wanted to unless it has like actual like funnier stuff, I'm not gonna turn it on. I just want to hear what it sounds. Well, I can imagine it's funnier when it's off, but like I just find it fun. Sometimes I find it funny where there's like that, just like kind of like SpongeBob, where they had like the dolphin noise.
From Tech for Gamer, just within the game. Don't forget to hit that.
Okay. It doesn't actually play it, so I'll just turn it off because I don't really know. Well, you can always turn it back on later. I'm gonna turn music. I would love to listen to the actual music, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna turn that replace licensed music on for reasons that are obvious. Because like even the censorship, I could blot the censorship. I could just do this. I could literally just do this, and you'll never see it. So here's what's going to happen, Matt. Here's what my plan is. We're going to play this twice. We're going to play this right now, and we're going to play it instantly afterwards. Just because I'm going to do what I'm going to do one way now. Yeah, I'm going to do one, which is there's multiple choices. I'm going to do one way now. I'm going to do the other one instantly afterwards. So, like, for example, we're going to go with Invisigal for this run, and then we're going to go with whoever is afterwards. But is there achievements? I think there's achievements. So yeah, that's why I'm gonna just do it twice. Just like we'll do it, like we'll just get it out of the way. I'm gonna do everything in one go. Missions back. Of course, I also just did this shit. Chaotic. Blackout, chaotic, okay, hold on. Now I gotta see what these do. Well, I want to see what the 3 different ways to do it. The chaotic style, which is like, for example, someone shorts at one point. There's no shot. There's no shot that's real. There's no shot that's real. There's no shot that's real. I'm trying not to look at stuff particularly. Oh, here we go. So very basic stuff. Hold on, Matt. I'll switch the view. Very basic. So you have basic sensor bar, you have a basic blast screen, and then you have chaotic, which is what this is, where it just adds like random shit. I'm half tempted. I'm half tempted to do, if I do censorship, it's gonna be chaotic just because it'll be funnier because it's just random shit. But the issue is an old classic, you know, blur bar is definitely funnier. I don't know. I think I personally just probably just leave it off. I truly don't I don't know. Because I don't see, like, for example, I know that there's like an ass cheek in that one shot and the middle finger, but like, is that enough to? I don't think that's enough. It needs to be that censored. Like, I don't think YouTube gives it that much. It's like, as long as it's not full nudity, that's the problem. Like, I don't know. Probably just better to be on the safer side. We'll just do it. Yeah, but but like I said, I could just turn that off. I can literally turn it off with the censor bar, or just do this. I can just turn off the screen for those moments, or like censor in my own way that I'm referring to of making one for later usage. Because like not every game has a visual censorship; they just don't. Turn off the Spotify.
Obviously, I love him. He's my dad. What does that mean? Just say what you want to say.
It's just, when you add obviously, it feels a little less obvious. So, I'll ask again. How do you really feel about your father? It's as if maybe it's a little more complicated than you feel comfortable admitting, which is completely understandable.
Didn't really know him well. He wasn't around much.
Well, you're gonna see him even less now, because he's dead.
Just so sensitive. Listen,
That's exactly what I was thinking. Like, gee, thanks, guy.
We don't have to get into it.
Nope, we're in it now. Why would I be trying to find the man who killed him if I didn't love him? Why would I be doing any of this? Shit. My nose is bleeding. Thought I was getting emotionally snotty.
No, it's probably from when I kicked you in the face.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me. So, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna hang you off the side of this building, and you're gonna tell me where Shroud is, or I'm going to drop you to your death.
Come on, I thought we were having a breakthrough.
Hey, we did. You know, for being a real piece of shit, you're pretty easy to talk to, but the only breakthrough I need right now is the location of Shroud.
I'm not telling you shit, you fucking loser!
See, this is more like how I thought this would go.
I hope Shroud kills you just like he killed your father. I hope he fucking spanks your little daddy issue bitch ass.
Okay, hold on. Now I'm curious. Where is it?
To death, you hear me? Are we outside?
Windy up here tonight, huh?
Why are we outside?
No telling where you'll
It
land.
smells like outside smells. Wait!
I have neighbors. Use your inside voice and just tell me.
So, I'm probably going to leave the profanity off because I know for a fact YouTube doesn't like a certain amount of cursing a certain amount of time. So that's why I'm probably going to leave that on.
Where Shroud is.
Okay. Steel mill, Llewellyn Steelworks, okay?
You sure about that?
Yes, please. That's all I know.
I also
Stop
find the bleeping
screaming,
to be
God
funnier.
damn it. Hey, I will
pull you up if you quiet the down.
Help!
Honestly, it was nice talking to someone about this stuff. I guess what I'm saying is, I'm really glad I kidnapped you tonight.
Just has it in a parking lot. Also, there's a reason why all you hear is Jesse Pinkman, because that's literally what he just sounds like 90% of the time. He's not just going like, Mr. White. Oh god, could you? I would love for an actual genuine Pacific Rim video game. That would be so fun. I love Pacific Rim so much. No, did I like it? No. No, I did not. I could watch it, but that doesn't mean I like it. I thought the show, they had a Netflix show I thought was better. By a mile.
He's here.
Yeah, it's an anime show or animated show. See, like, the problem I like some of the actual Jaegers in the second one. I like the idea of the Kaiju basically taking over said Jaegers. I don't like that as Charlie Kirk is the one that's doing it, and I don't like how in the new second movie yeah, exactly, good idea, bad execution. Or Charlie Day. I don't like that, like for example, the Jaegers in the first movie felt like actual just walking mountains. Like how like literally like there's a shot of like when they're walking through like downtown Hong Kong and like just stepping into the fucking streets. And the second one they move very the second one they move very lightly. Like they don't really have a whole lot of weight to them. That's my biggest pet peeve with the two different versions of the Jaegers. Oh, I was wondering if I actually had to.
Time to finish this.
So the difference between the first Iron Man suit and the last one, yeah. Last one I think feels lighter. I don't know, but the problem is you just can't beat the clunky metal on metal sound and the helmet. Like you can't top the whole like clank of the helmet coming down in Mark 3. You just can't top it versus the nano suit. Like I don't like the nano suit. I think the nano suit. I think the idea of using nanotech has its advantages, but I like the idea of the suit. But the problem is he had the best version. He has. It was 12 first. I just think it lost its. I got too much into the nanotech. I think it lost its whole flavor. Yeah, it's also very overused these days. But you just can't top the real I don't know. I think they could have done a combo and it would have been perfect. Type of kind of like how he's in Choose as an explanation for everything. Yeah, it's also that. And they went too far with it. I think if they made a combo though, kind of like how how like the Iron Spider suit that Peter has, like he has an actual suit, but there's nanotechnology in said suit that allows him to do different things on it, like to have the big spider arms, for example. Like he has nanotech also in that shit. That's how it should have been. So it should have been more like a combo versus like fully nanotech. The Suicide Squad 2, yeah, I've seen it. You mean Idris Elba's character that has like the gun that has all the yeah, Bloodsport. Yeah, that was cool, but it still doesn't make sense still. But it's still it's just a gun though at the end of the day. Like that's all he's using it for. He's not using it for a full suit that he, it's just his weapons and attachments mostly. Build path. So this is like what the hacking is of this game, apparently. Some nodes allow repeated interaction.
And a swish. All right, next one. Yeah, just one more.
If I know that it would have chanted up here, I would have done this second, but whatever.
All right, got it. Hey, can I get a copy of that video when we're through here? Because it's over, Shroud. And it would be nice to watch that back at a different angle.
Oh no, it's over, Shroud! All this build-up, face to face with your father's killer, and you come in here with that lame
Ugh, where the is Shroud?
He'll be here in a bit. Oh hey! After our conversation, I asked him about your dad. Fun little tidbit. He was very well hydrated. Turns out right after Shroud shot him in the chest, your dad pissed his pants. Bet you didn't know that, huh? So after that bullet tore through his insides, he still had enough time to know how absolutely he was and just pissed himself like a little. It was like so much piss. Because your dad was wearing shorts, so it just kept.
I get it.
Yeah, he's still alive. It's fine.
Can we just skip to the part where you reveal your bull superpower so we can fight for real?
I wasn't expecting it this early. Okay, that actually is. I didn't think it was that close to the beginning. I didn't think it was that close to the beginning match. Oh, this is funny.
So you got some kind of clever supervillain name?
You can call me Toxic.
Bro, that works on so many levels for you.
Yeah, no. That's the point. Trout's augments are pretty good when normies like you use them. When you put them on someone who already has powers, and chef's kiss.
I don't know. I think there's something funnier about just the idea of these jorts being, you know, flown around. Someone had to do frame by frame, by the way.
Figures.
Yeah, exactly. Because I know that I know the censorship came out because of the Switch version. Imagine I do a lot more than I thought I would, just particularly doing this. And he's somehow not dead. Yeah, Matt, you just described The Boys. You described My Hero Academia. Just literally like one of the favorite characters, side characters I always love is that. Congratulations, ma'am. You have your child was born. What is he? It's a Windex. Like, he just has his head is just a Windex spray bottle. That's all it is. Yep. Kind of very, very similar to the worm from The Boys. Like, oh, it's like, all right. Probably. No, in VOD? Probably. Oh, well then apps also probably the same. I'm gonna change the. I want to change it because I think it is funnier with chaotic, but I want to start with just like normal voting. Yep.
What do you got left on
That is still funny. That is still funny. It's definitely funnier chaotic.
them shields? I said 40%, but Boss Man says you're down to 28. And he is not wrong about these things. Good news, buddy. Trout says he just wants the Astro Pulse, which we all know isn't really yours anyway.
System check. Calculate the damage per second hitting shields. Then tell me how many seconds I need to divert astral pulse energy to rocket boosters.
12.89 seconds of damage before critical.
Oh hey, Boss Man says if you're planning on diverting pulse power to the boosters, it won't work. This is a limited time offer, dude. What's up? You were so talkative earlier. I'm just the messenger here. You said you're not calculating that stuff in your leg, Doc.
That's pretty much what I'm thinking too, Matt.
Hey, great. All go to plan. Now get out of there, babe. Come on.
Such a cool design.
Yeah! Status.
Pulse status stable. Foreign device detected.
Yeah, I can definitely see the resemblance of Deadshot.
Warning. Warning. Warning.
Well, technically, the hero himself technically is for technically people think he's dead, but Robert isn't. Oh, this would be funny.
It was just over 4 months ago that images like this were recorded across the Southland. Videos flooded social media and our newsroom, showing what many thought to be the death of Mecha Man. Again. For nearly 50 years, a Mecha Man has protected Los Angeles. Built by an ordinary civilian with no superpowers. This first suit was dubbed by some fans as Mecha Man Prime. 3 generations of pilot, their identities kept secret, have given everything to protect this community, including their lives. After the tragic passing of Prime, the next Mecha Man, known as Astral, teamed up with a star-studded superhero group known as the Brave Brigade, leading to an unprecedented period of peace in the
Yeah,
South.
pretty much.
After years of loyal service,
Where are these
tragedy
guys? I
struck
want to see
again
these guys.
when Shroud, a former Brave Brigade member turned villain, killed the pilot of Mecha Man in cold blood. But yet again, as hope was lost, a 3rd generation of Mecha Man emerged. A Mecha Man for the modern era. A bulwark against organized crime in the greater Los Angeles area. Until today. Earlier today, Mecha Man broke his silence and addressed the media.
There's been a lot of speculation about my health and the state of the Mecha Man suit, and I'm here to put that speculation to rest. The suit has been damaged beyond my ability to repair, so I will be stepping back from superhero work, effective immediately.
Does this mean you're finished?
Can you repair your
What's next for
suit?
Mecha Man?
Does this mean your career is over?
How badly were you hurt?
One at a time, please.
Ashley Rhiness, San Pedro Daily. Do you have anything to say to your fans? The public outpouring, the vigils, a lot of them were worried you wouldn't wake up.
Everything I've done, every sacrifice me and my family have made has been for the people of Los Angeles. Next question.
Chris Stratton, Torrance Tribune. Does this mean you're retiring as Mecha Man? Word on the street is you're donezo.
Are you 100 years old? Why are you talking like that?
Answer the question, buddy boy. Are you retiring? My readers need the skinny, and I aim to deliver. Let's get it on the record.
Look, I'm not retiring. Not yet, at least.
Any idea what you can do without the Mecha Man suit?
Not yet. All right, just one more, please. I gotta get back to, just one more. Preferably someone from the Century.
Charles Kingsley, South Bay Signal. So, Shroud kills your father, goes to jail 15 years, breaks out, and immediately dupes you into a trap where he destroys the Mecha Man suit and puts you in a coma for months.
I didn't hear a question there.
Yeah, there's no
Two-part.
question in that.
First, why didn't Shroud kill you? You haven't been conscious for months. It'd be easy money taking you out.
Okay, Shroud wanted the Astral Pulse and Mecha Man gone. He got both. I'm not sure I mattered much.
Right, you're unimportant. Which leads me to my next question. Most heroes avenge their family. You did the opposite. You killed their legacy. How disappointed would your dad be if
Oh,
he were
this ought to
here
be
right
good.
now? Your father, your grandfather, they must be rolling over in their graves.
I think he'd be proud, because I'm alive. Which, as you so sensitively pointed out, he isn't. I think he knows that I sacrificed everything and that I did my best. Being Mecha Man, protecting my community, was the greatest honor I'll ever have. Now I have to live knowing that. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, a lot of me does want to do that type of shit, Matt. But I just know, like, because I think of like the outcomes of it would be terrible. Like, oh, the Mecha Man tasked random reporter for no reason.
Mecha Man, a mecha quitter? Yeah, I mean, it seemed like it'd be better if he died than be a mecha
Coward, you know? What kind of example is he setting? Stay tuned to find out.
No, I know, but he genuinely, if you're in the room, yeah, obviously there's a reason because he. No, I'm saying that's how the news would twist it. There's also that. On top of it, that's how the news would twist it. Like he attacked a reporter for no reason other than stating stating the truth, basically.
Hey.
Yeah, all you pretty disrespectful for you to be doing that in front of me.
Hey, who you calling a**holes? I'll handle this idiot. Keep loading. We're out of here in 30. And who the are you? Yeah, you. Go Hobo Ranger? Who the are you?
Right now, I'm someone with nothing to lose, which is probably bad news for you.
Well, with nothing you have, you're about to lose again.
Whatever the case, I'm enough to deal with a pack of f***ing Skittles idiots like you.
God damn it. Look, you're hurt. You're not thinking straight. You don't want to fight someone who knows which hand every punch is coming from.
You can't punch with this left. He's literally wearing a brace. You can't punch his left. And even if he did, if someone tells me,
He landed on the roof, right?
maybe.
Phew. Hi, I'm Blonde Blazer. I work over at Superhero Dispatch Network.
Hey, yeah, I know who you are. You're like, famous.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm just a corporate hero for hire.
I mean, look, she's even got the halo above her head, like the heavens are screaming at us. And then that.
Right, I don't think infamous is the same as famous, but.
Oh God, your arm.
Oh yeah, that's gross.
Yeah, you look like some kind of mime DJ. Let me see it. I'll help you. Usually dislocates the other way.
It's fine. No, it's fine. Don't worry, I can do it myself. Yeah, that's. Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you.
One of them is on that roof.
You look like you could use a drink.
What makes you say that?
Also, I love the idea that this bar is like. I love the idea this bar is just for heroes. It's like I'm looking at, or yeah, basically a super bar. It's like there are a lot of people in masks.
Sorry.
I actually didn't know what I meant, but you know what? It should have been that.
I'm a little buzzed. I don't really make jokes like that. I think Vizzy's rubbing off.
Also, here's my issue right now, Matt. There's this many superheroes in this bar alone, and what? Metro Man's the only one doing anything to help people of Los Angeles? Like, what the hell?
On me.
Who?
Someone I work with. It's yeah.
Very, very patiently and skillfully.
I can't tell which one of us had the rough day.
Oh, no. I had a great day. Well, that's not totally true. Oh, you're joking. Sorry. It's fine. Don't worry about keeping up. Something to do with the powers. It takes a lot for me to feel anything.
What a sad sentence.
Hey, you should give yourself more credit. To do what you did for as long as you did. Especially without superpowers.
Not true. What do you call this?
I can fix that one for you, too.
No thanks, I like this one.
Thank you. So, how did you afford all that? You must have spent hundreds of thousands of...
Millions. So you'll understand when the check comes.
You're serious? Millions.
Yeah, I basically burned through my entire inheritance keeping it going. The last couple of years have just been duct tape and sheer determination.
Why did you do it?
Do what?
Sacrifice everything to be a superhero to the point of financial...
Ruin?
I was gonna say hardship, but ruin was the first word that came to mind, yeah. You must be completely broke at this point.
I don't know. I guess I just like helping people.
I just said just magic and skill.
So...
And patience and
Drunk
talent.
yet or what?
Yeah, I should probably switch into water.
Good, because I was hoping, after some drinks to loosen you up, I could learn a little more about you. And, if all that went well, present you with a proposition.
A proposition?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if this is a fit or not, you know? Then it's just a matter of picking the right moment.
Okay. Hopefully it's nothing too scandalous.
That's actually... not water.
God, this is like pure alcohol.
It's not like alcohol, it is alcohol. I know because you spit it directly into my open mouth. That's water. That, see? How it has ice in it?
You drink hard liquor from a pint glass?
Actually, I usually just drink it straight from the bottle, but I thought that would be embarrassing. I'm gonna...
In fairness, he's not wrong. Who drinks just pure alcohol from a pint glass?
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. I will be right back.
What are you doing?
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Alright, just so you know, I only turned around because someone yelled, not because I'm a or anything.
Don't you watch the news? This is a superhero bar.
Oh, wow, are you a superhero? That's so cool. Is this your power? You're like, tell people obvious guy?
Well, you're really going to act like you don't remember me.
Wait, it's coming back to me. Hold on. Yeah, it's coming back to me. Oh, wait. You are sunglasses indoors at night guy. Your superpower is that you're able to let everyone know in the room that you're a bag, because you should literally never do that unless you're at the final table of the World Series of Poker, but even then, if you win, you're still a loser.
That is... Damn.
You good?
Sorry, I choked on my spit.
No, I control the fire.
The fire?
And the flame. And my skin does not burn. I am flambe. And you...
Wait, oh, I do remember you're that villain I busted up.
Not anymore, Mecha. As I literally just said, I am Flambe, a real superhero. And you are not Mecha Man anymore. So, you need to get the out of here. Now, we can do this the easy way.
There. Easy way. You're gonna hit me now, right?
I've been waiting a long time for this.
All that, didn't even throw a swing.
What song is that?
Your mouth. It's whistling. Come on, we should get you to a hospital.
No, Coop. Guy needs a dentist. I've got it on ice. Should be able to reattach it.
Teeth don't work that way. You're thinking of fingers and you know what? Give it a shot.
Yeah,
Hey,
go ahead, give it a shot.
Mecca, get the out of here.
I get it. Can you just tell Blazer I'm outside?
Ow!
Relax. I'm leaving.
Yeah, pretty much. Definitely top of the morning to you, man. How about the fact is, like, clearly he didn't start anything. I threw a cup of glass in his face, a cup of water in his face. He just basically did that to himself.
Couldn't find you.
It's cool. I was just admiring the art on this dumpster. Can't tell why anyone would put those words together. Why
Yeah,
are you
I know it's for
having drinks?
flawed.
Nightcap?
You're in trouble.
Actually, according to the bartender, that's exactly what you are. What happened in there? I walk out and the bartender's pissed. The whole energy is awkward. And I almost rolled the heck out of my ankle on this slippery floor.
A little flare up with some guy, but it, you know, extinguished pretty quick.
A flare-up.
Yeah? Does that not sound convincing enough?
Hold these. I know a place.
You stung.
It's a little out there. Easier if we fly.
Huh. So her flower doesn't work like how I thought it would, considering that stuff went with her. It's almost like she just turns off gravity around her. So it's like, if it was like Superman type of flying, it would have gone away from her, not gone with her. They're very peaceful looking Los Angeles, all things considering.
I actually thought you were taking us to sit on it.
Hmm? Oh yeah, that would have been cool. Oh no, yeah, this is better because you can see it, and it looks like there's a couple up there already. So.
I know I shouldn't even bring it up because it was mortifying for the both of us, but I am seriously sorry about the whole spitting thing.
Yeah, that's usually like a second date kind of thing with me. I'm joking. I'm joking. This is not a date.
No, totally. Yeah, I was thinking about something else, but yeah, thanks. Thank you. Again.
Don't you worry about it, Robert Robertson.
How do you know my name?
Oops.
Just
going on?
blurs it out.
Okay, I'll tell you. But only after you tell me how you ended up with a name like that.
Oh, you mean a name like Robert Robertson III?
The third? 3 times this happened?
There was Grandpa Bobby, then my dad, who I called Dad, but everyone else called Robbie, and then me, Robert, because I wanted to be taken seriously.
Family tradition.
In more ways than one.
Also, Bob. How'd you end up with that name? I don't pick you don't pick your name typically. What do you mean, lady? How'd I end up with that name? I don't pick it.
Gramps was the first Mecha Man. He died in the suit before I was born. Dad was killed fighting Shroud. That's when I took over. There was a little inheritance and the life insurance money.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize.
Just your run-of-the-mill, sad superhero origin story. The family tradition, if there is one, is dying in that suit, which I guess I don't have to worry about anymore. What is it?
I'm not quite drunk enough to share my origin story just yet.
I mean, obviously that's after. It's when everything goes real bad, Matt. When he actually has no choice in order to make ends meet.
Remind me to tell you someday.
Definitely.
She's did very. It's man.
We can work with this.
I'm not gonna even remember. It's the very. I know the scene, Matt. I've seen this scene. It's very misconsent. It's very. Oh, it's very confusing because everything she's doing, everything she does, it feels like it should be leaning for kiss, but I know that's not what she's doing. It's very awkward. I don't know why.
Sorry, I'm actually here with a purpose.
I didn't do it for anything, lady.
The way I went about things tonight, I'm sorry. It
What
was
if
all
you
a little
punch her?
loose, a little unprofessional.
Unprofessional? I'm not sure that applies to this.
I'm actually here on official business. How I know your name, the
I think that would
proposition
not
I
go
mentioned,
very well
what
considering that
was
she has actual powers and
Still
he
mortified
doesn't.
about that.
It's fine. Do you remember a superhero named Trackstar?
Remember, of course. He's like family. That I haven't talked to in a while. What about him?
I work with him at SDN. He recommended you. Mentioned that he worked with your father.
Yeah, he was the youngest member of the Brave Brigade, so he was kind of my babysitter for a while. How's he doing?
Yeah, pretty
He's
much.
doing great. He's why I'm here. Robert,
Pretty
I
much
would
just
like to make you an offer.
freaking Iron
In
Man.
exchange for dispatching and mentoring some of our rookie heroes, SDN can make you Mecha Man again. But this time with all the resources that a company as big as ours has at their disposal. No more paying out of pocket for repairs. Support staff, the whole shebang.
So this was like some sort of interview?
I was worried that you might be
Crazy?
unstable, damaged, unfit, bad, dip, I don't know, whatever you want to
Haha.
call it. It's a big investment. It'll take considerable time and money to get the suit repaired and the missing pieces replaced. Plenty of time to learn how to dispatch and level up some of the heroes on our roster. Your experience, your work ethic, your perspective, it's all invaluable. Share it, Robert. You have a lot left to give.
Wait, so you want me to sit in an office and dispatch heroes?
That's the
I
idea.
mean, I don't
but
know.
just
Not as
until
that.
we
I don't
get your
know
suit to
that
put
much,
together.
Matt.
What's dispatching even
Are
mean?
you talking about like the actor?
I was supposed to test you at the bar. Here,
The drunk people shouldn't be throwing things at drunk people.
noted.
Am I waiting or are you waiting?
Oh,
What's
okay.
going
It
on?
was supposed to open up when I threw it to you. Well, okay, there. Pop it on. This is part of the assessment. And don't move too much in there. You're sitting on the edge of the billboard.
Greetings and welcome to this training simulation. We may be superheroes, but we're nothing without SDN's real hero, the Dispatcher. So, Dispatcher, where do we start?
Okay.
Well, well, it appears we've got our first call from a subscriber.
Not subscriber. Subscriber. Oh my god.
I saw some scary, suspicious men last night leaving the old movie theater.
You'll receive requirements to help you determine which heroes to send.
Straight the devil's for.
This graph will show you what a hero does well and not so well. A hero with a knack for vigor and combat looks right for the job. That sounds like me. Phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
Now that at least one hero is being dispatched, it's time to get to work.
I mean, if I could click on them. But of course, Mac, I know unfortunately that I don't get Pom Pom, Sweet Talker, Brick House, Equilibrium, and Brain Book. That's not who I have to deal with.
A sound approach. I will now return to SDN. When a hero returns to SDN, they'll need some much-needed R&R. That stands for rest and relaxation. Don't forget to review your hero's performance. They won't be sent out again until you do. On SDN's state-of-the-art graph, we can see an analysis of what skills the call required.
He really does.
Let's see how well I did after responding to that caller's, well, call. There's no such thing as a perfect fit. Use your intellect and your roster to your advantage. The more that my skills align with the needs of the job, the more likely I am to succeed.
Oh, okay. That's why it has 80%, because there always is a 20% chance it'd be outside of it.
Southern California. We work tirelessly to root them out.
We've got a potential villain hideout on the college campus.
Sometimes the solution is brains, not brawn. SDN's diverse array of heroes can solve any problem.
The smart choice.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
Knowledge is power.
So once it's complete 100, they don't even bother. Okay. Which makes sense. Yeah, I don't know why. It's just why not. Because, like, for example, Mac in Pal World, even if you have a 99% chance of catching a pal, they still do the whole, like,
The museum is doing an exhibit on local superheroes and need a guest speaker.
guest speaker. So charisma. Let me just let Talker go first.
An excellent choice.
Everything in moderation.
Oh, if these streets could talk.
One of your heroes needs you. As their leader, your heroes will look to you. Make choices and follow where they lead.
And cooperate fun facts, show off your moves, Myrtle and Jodes.
These choices need the right skill. Remember each of your hero's strengths and weaknesses.
What can I say? A lot, actually.
The convoy of Diablo's goons are harrying the highway patrol.
As if traffic in this city was not bad enough.
Speaking of traffic and going places, does SDN offer paid time off to take vacations?
Of course. PTO accrues at a regular rate over time. Use it however you like, as long as you discuss your schedule with your manager well in advance.
What the f is a PTO?
The
diabolical supervillain El Diablo is attacking Los Angeles General.
Oh no, it's one of my arch nemesises, El Diablo. That means the Diablo in Spanish.
You must have been using.
SDN values work-life balance.
That means the
When the bell
Diablo
rings,
in
Your
Spanish.
shift will end very.
For you, baby, anything.
I need help getting to my doctor's appointment.
Oh, God. No. Help us. We're being held hostage. Send help, please.
You can find suggestions on how to handle hostage situations on page 234 of SDN's Guide to Dispatching. Yes! 10s across the board.
If I could match, I would, but this is actually kind of alright. Yeah.
Sometimes a hero can use their talents to tip the scales. They are superheroes after all. El Diablo's threat has been eliminated. The children are safe and sound.
So I can already see how this can get very, very, very overwhelming to once it gets like really intense.
Try and keep up. Loud and clear. Moving out.
I do things by the book.
Yeah, I definitely can see that.
El Diablo's goons are running scared. We're right on the heels of his sidekick, El Diablito.
Crime doesn't pay.
Exactly right.
El Diablito. Yep. It sounds like it.
SDN solves all problems, big and small. We never ignore the people of the city, particularly the elderly.
Speaking of retirement, quick question. Phenomenon, does SDN offer 401k matching?
Yes, but there are limitations. Your HR representative will have all the details.
There's one big advertisement.
Our shift is done now. It is time for lunch.
We couldn't have done it without you, dispatcher.
Too true.
I'm going to enhance my break time with some of the.
I hate how I'm able to hear like, oh, it's Marisha Ray and Travis and I hear all the Critical Role people.
Snack offerings in our break room vending machines.
Great idea. Thank you again, dispatcher. I hope to be seeing a lot more of you. Goodbye for now, and don't forget to be phenomenal.
Did he just say phenomenal? Well, looks like I'm great at this, so that's gonna be bad for your negotiating position. Expect a lengthy...
Very corporate.
I don't think so.
Well, you see why we thought of... Well, why Trackstar thought of you.
It makes sense, yeah.
Meet me at the SDN offices tomorrow. I'm not done saving you yet.
Is there a ladder, or...
It's
Sorry, I'm late.
beef. Is this Matt just in his apartment?
The folks at SDN are the best in the business, and we're striving to create a safer, stronger city every
I
single
met a nice lady.
The folks who live here have to deal with a lot.
She wants to help us out.
And that's
Yeah, they absolutely hate him. Making all types of racket. There's no shot. That was the first first episode. In parts, there's no way it had to be in parts. I kind of would have been a little annoyed if that was if I honestly would have been a little bit annoyed because I don't think that's really much of an episode in my opinion. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. There's like 8 episodes. Okay, I always think it's like Walking Dead was like 4 or 5. Depends. We'll probably do one more and then call it because it's already about to be 3 hours. So it all just depends, man. So I'm at the 50-50 mark. I'll shoot for 2 per stream is what my plan is. Okay, so I'll probably shoot for like 2 is probably what I'll plan on. Because if there's 8, that's 2 per. That's at least, 8 days.
Dang it. I'm gonna be late for band practice.
Unexpected things.
Because that's a Because that's a reaction you see when there's just a boulder on top of your car. Oh man, damn! Now I'm gonna be late for band practice. Like, ugh.
Every day.
Sonoma Man.
Like, that's just a normal reaction. Not what the fuck.
Can SDN help me out with this? It's blocking the driveway.
You can count on SDN to help lift the burdens life throws at us.
He's so bad. He's just reading a script.
Let SDN be your rock.
It's clear as shit. He's just looking at the script off screen.
SDN is not an insurance company and does not cover damages to property, persons, or animals.
She's definitely not making it to band practice.
Yeah, well, yeah. Wait, what's that?
No, just the commercial. It was weird.
Weird. Yeah, right. Put mom in my man.
Who gets on a couch like that?
It's I'm joking, cause of the rock and the roll. Cool commercial. I'm a fan, you might say. You could say that.
He's not the best actor, though, which was important for that commercial to be less, weird.
He is the best actor. Well, acting when there's danger. I think if the whole world is a play, then he's still awesome.
Can't argue that.
Oh, God. Okay. Yep, that's not right. That is not right. That is the
Yeah. Okay, let me help you.
Oh, no,
with
no, not necessary. I'm sure
It's soaked. You nervous? Big job interview?
No, I mean, yes, but yes is more... My powers make everything wet, moist. Water boy is how they call me, but yes, I am.
He's using him to hide behind.
Oh, okay. Oh. Now that your face is next to a side of my face, I see that I know you, of you. You're Mecha Man. You're dead, I thought.
Just on the inside.
You, look small or different in person.
Never meet your heroes, kid.
Oh, wasn't sure you'd show up.
Oh, wow. Laser, Juan, a real hero.
Oh, sorry, but I need him for something. Follow me. Take your clothes off.
What's happening right now?
We don't want too many people knowing you're Mecha Man. A lot of our dispatchers are former heroes, but it's better if you keep your identity a secret.
Yeah, definitely
We've
freaky.
had incidents in the past. Here. I remembered you being bigger. I was a little drunk. Listen, it's gonna be great.
I've never felt silly wearing this.
Until now.
Yeah, I was trying to imply that with the silence.
It worked. Get dressed. I have somebody I need you to meet. Oh, sorry. Should I turn around? Or what do you... should I close my eyes, maybe? If that makes you more comfortable.
Well, this might be the fastest HR violation of a new employee in history.
Yeah, I'll actually... Yeah, I'm just gonna... There.
It doesn't look like it, but I am flexing every muscle in my body right now.
Again, what I like is I always like the heroes like Robert here, for example. Like, he's all fucked up because he's just a dude.
Really?
Okay, well, you didn't have to say it like that.
I want to say again, I'm sorry about last night. I regret the way I conducted myself. It was a mistake. A complicated mistake. I can go into the details of those complications with you later.
Didn't feel like a mistake. At least not to me.
Well, that makes one of us.
It was a nice night. Nothing more than that.
Yeah, I'd like to keep things professional.
Right, that's why you brought me to this conference room to strip down in front of you. Profesh.
Are you serious?
There she is. There's the girl.
So, you two or what?
No professional lines were crossed.
All right, so just like grinding, clothes on stuff. Busy, knock it off. I just got a little tipsy at our meeting.
A meeting? Is that what it was?
Robert, this is Invisigal. She is part of the Phoenix program. We take former supervillains, such as herself, and rehabilitate them to re-enter society to use their powers for... Are those my earrings?
Well, they look better on me.
Invisigal, this is Robert. He'll be your team's dispatcher.
A washed-up dad bod superhero with no superpowers. Can't wait.
His identity, all of this, that's staying between us. He's still Mecha Man, but that can't get out. And if it does, I'll know who it came from.
You think I want to tell people our dispatcher's a loser?
Having superpowers doesn't automatically make you a superhero. You're born with one, you have to earn the other.
Well, I'm wet. I see why you like him. Look at that trip. What does that look? Best Buy Fight Club? Not.
I don't know. I wouldn't say he has a dad bod. Definitely not.
We have a weekly ranking list for all the heroes in the company.
And she's at the bottom.
She called herself Invisible when she was a villain. We're trying to rebrand her.
Yeah, I thought Invisigal felt kind of corny for her.
Oh yeah? The name was my idea. Just get your shirt on, Dad Bod.
I don't think they know what a dad bod is. He doesn't have the belly for a dad bod. Imagine like this, for example, like this big hulking, superhero.
How can we help you?
We're not the highest profile branch in the network, but we've got what makes the real difference. Great people. Some of them aren't even people, and they're still great.
Exactly, Matt. They just don't know what dad bod is.
Fax, scan, does literally everything. Documentation, one of the 3 Ds at SDN. There tends to be a healthy amount of paperwork. I used to call it triple Ds, but I was informed that had a different connotation.
How many heroes do you have here?
Network-wide, we're over 300. Here at the Torrance branch, we've got somewhere between 45 and 50, depending on our roster at any given time, working different shifts. Yep, we're all about diversity. Lana works in the mailroom, from a different galaxy altogether. And then there's Galen, way back there, born with super hearing. He's from...
Florida.
Florida, of course. Florida man over there. Hey, easy on the bath salts.
That was one guy.
Hey, speaking of bath, where is the,
Oh, need a bio break?
excuse me?
Restroom.
Excuse me?
I mean, it's right over there. Sorry.
Who the hell says
At work,
that?
I tend to get a little
Corny?
corporate. Meet me in the records room when you're done. If you get lost, look for the door that says records room.
Okay, I like how sarcastic she can be. Okay, well, I already have an issue. I already have an issue with this because it's funny, Matt, because I wasn't streaming last night because I just was so tired, but I was playing like Gears, for example, before the beta ended. And we were just talking, like we were talking basically with one of my friends. We were talking about how the difference between men and the guys in the girls' bathroom. And me and my friend that's also there, we said the one rule that we don't do this, like this exact thing he ran in and did. I will find a stall before I go piss next to somebody at the urinal. I will not do this. Yeah, exactly. The one unwritten rule. The only reason I will ever do it is if I have no choice.
Bruh, I almost went in my pants. Hey, you this Robert people talking about? What's up, brother?
They should
My
trust
auntie named
you.
me Roy, but people call me Roy.
I sure fucked it up, bro fist him.
Good to meet you, bruh.
Likewise. So Royd, like steroid?
Huh? Hell no, brother. No, cuz. Listen. Get you other guys here. They go by the name Roy. So I think it's like, we go scrap, we go ground, I boss you up, and then, you got Roy. You know what I'm saying?
What, Maui from Moana? Yeah.
That's what I think.
You're still
I
going.
think that's why they call me Roy. Like I'm on steroids. But they think I'm some kind of a juice head. They think I'm not natty, bro. They think Roy's not natty.
No, I'm just kidding, man. Just making jokes about your name and the shitter.
Whatever. I don't care.
Nokia is probably best.
That's not what he said. He said, I don't care.
Nice meeting you, Royd, even if it was while we were both holding our...
You one funny bugger. Mecha man.
Okay, so I was worried about your unwashed hand, but now I'm worried that everyone here knows who I am.
Nah, brother. It's Kapu. Need to know basis, and Roy need to know. I don't want to come pick up your soup or fix them for the SDN.
Cool. You gonna wash before you do that?
Nah, bro. I never touch nothing. Just touch my pants and underwear only. Even for shake, I just do like this.
This is so stupid.
Can you show me again? I don't think I got it.
Holy s***, who's this fresh?
Very old man.
How are you?
That's an aggressive way to greet someone.
Look at this skinny latte. Your bones, kid. You here to whip these holes into shape or what?
That's the idea.
Why is this happening?
What? It's a hug, not a job. Lighten up.
Be that as it may, I'm still confused.
Oh, right. Because I'm old as How about this? This jog your memory?
Trackstar?
Holy Yeah, you Why are you accepting hugs from old men you don't know? Oh, and hey, they call me Chase around here, so keep it,
Sure, right. Yeah, Chase.
It's been what, 10, 15 years?
Has it really been that long?
Yeah, I reached out to this little pissant when his dad passed. Then he got to ducking me like he owed me money.
I was in a weird place.
I understand, kid. It was tough on all of us. So I can't imagine what you
Black Einstein.
Yeah, so what's up? You gonna tell me why you look like Black Einstein?
Sorry. I never noticed.
It's the powers. I can move 50 times faster than the average person, but I didn't realize until it was too late. And I was aging 50 times faster when I used my powers.
See, like that's just a weird. I know about his whole how his power works, and I just find that to be like I get it on a basic scale, but it also doesn't make sense also on the basic scale. Like he shouldn't be rapidly aging. And also, if that were the case, it should theoretically work backwards as well.
Nowadays, I'm moving slower than frozen to keep the old ticker from popping on me.
Then how old are you really?
I turned 39 a few months ago, but went to Dave & Buster's was lit.
So I guess this means you're the one person I can't complain to about losing my suit.
You better not. I would resurrect and re-kill your father in front of you if it meant being able to use my powers again.
Jesus, Chase.
Wow.
What? Obviously, I'd let Robert have one last "I love you" before I extinguished the light from his eyes.
Was he always like this?
Yes, actually.
We joke, we laugh, we suppress our trauma. All right, enough of this feeling. Let's introduce you to your team of losers.
I knew I was gonna like Chase. This way, I love this.
Now, if I'm being honest, I thought and still think we should have canned these tunas months ago.
And you might get your wish, because if we don't see improvement soon, the whole program will be scrapped.
Cool. No pressure.
Sonar here was a Harvard graduate
who will not shut the up about being a Harvard graduate, like all Harvard graduates.
who also orchestrated some of the most effective Silicon Valley investment frauds in U.S. history.
Yeah, embezzlement, extortion, drug possession, forgery, fraud, money laundering, cyberbullying. That's a crime, apparently. That's a crime now. Oh, okay. So when he's in he has two different forms, which means he has two different abilities. So when he's in high mega bat, he's more punchy, versus when he's in normal, he's more intelligent. Okay.
Flambe, he
controls the fire and the flame, and his skin does not burn.
Right, you met him. Didn't you ever run in with him years back?
I did. Yeah.
So you know he's a certifiable kid.
Okay, I go back. Okay, bio transforms addicted to a variety of controlled substances. Got it. Yeah, Angel issues unsurprising history of arson and designed his own suit. Yep, that sounds about right. Crimes: arson, assault, vandalism. Okay. Yeah, he's very vain. So more combat oriented.
Invisigal, who you met, turned herself in a few months ago and entered the program on the condition we didn't ask questions.
That's a little suspicious, no?
Suspicious? Really? Of a criminal that turns invisible and doesn't like to answer questions? What tipped you off, Sherlock?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, he doesn't say where he's born. So, birthplace. Afghanistan. That's it. Herat, Afghanistan. San Francisco. Can become invisible at will, but only while holding her breath. That's dramatic. Aloof. Crimes: assault, larceny, and robbery. Very basic for a thief.
Here we have coupe, which I recently learned is a French ballet term that means to cut, hence the knives.
That's very clever.
Yeah, but it sounds dumb to say, so everybody calls her Coop. She was an assassin for the mob, then went independent.
Abilities: unremovable weaponry of a fight, superhuman accuracy, Maya, mysterious, deadly, and unapproachable. True kill count, like many things about her, is unknown. Pretty much a flying bullseye. Aggravated assault, extortion, first-degree murder, kidnapping, stalking. Okay.
Punch up.
Carnival's strongman who made a deal with a sorceress. She gave him the strength of 10 men. His muscles grew, but his body shrunk.
He's got all the charm and brains of a greasy bowling ball.
Supreme Stage, pain, immunity. Ireland, bio, possesses the strength of 10 men, half the height of one. Crimes: battery, parole, violation, public intoxication, second-degree murder. Okay. Yes,
Level up.
yes.
Terrifying. She's got a magic sword, and she creates portals that allow her to teleport.
Somehow she's still late for every meeting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she does it on purpose.
His mud, yeah, just the, well, you can't even, I didn't see his mud shot. See, 33, no, possesses of a tail, sonar, name, sponsor, attitude, crime, assault, burglary, extortion, forgery, kidnapping, second-degree murder. A lot of second-degree murder.
That's Golem. He is a construct.
A construct?
Yeah. A bunch of dirt and mud made sentient with magic. I think he's lonely.
Okay. Regenerative healing. Large mass of clay and dirt. Enjoys poetry and basketball. Difficulty with squeezing through doors. Aiding and abetting. Disturbing the peace. Vandalism. That's very bare bone, down to earth in comparison to the other ones.
Prism. Michigan born and raised. The power is weird. She weaponizes light rays or some shit. A lot of this stuff is a guess.
Why is she dressed like a pop star?
She's actually super talented.
I love the differences of the mugshot versus the hair. Wow, 1.3 million followers, music snob, highly dramatic, consistently requests a return to her trailer, assault, drug possession, DUI, tax evasion. All right, well, okay, so these two have the most like down to earth crimes. This is like literally, this is just a basic assault, drug possession, DUI, tax evasion. I could just see a pop star, as it says right there, having these as crimes. These are two of the very bare bone, down to earth of all of them. And there's a, yeah.
Wait, so the Z team, my team, their Phoenix program?
That is correct.
Pretty
Your own
much.
motley crew of dangerous ups.
We're not looking for miracles, but we'd love one if we could get it. Can you show him his desk?
Sure. What's that arm squeeze about?
You want one? Here.
Oh. This is you. Pretty sparse, but feel free to decorate.
Login R. Robertson. That's not. We need to make sure his name's secretive. There's basically his fucking
This
name.
computer's older than you look. Wait, so we're doing this? I haven't even met the team yet.
We did the slideshow.
First of all, that wasn't a slideshow.
Look, we like to start slow. Most people don't make it past the first dispatch. And this is better for everybody's safety.
What do you mean, safety?
You'll be fine.
What does that mean?
And this here is our little slice of the Southland. Whenever there's a crisis in the area, we get a call, and guess who answers?
Me.
Exactly. Now put your headset on and introduce yourself to these.
Hey, team. This is your dispatcher, Robert Robertson. I'm starting my first shift.
Tell me that's not your real. You study? You can't be this shook on your first day. Come on.
Can we clear the channel, please? There's a lot of overlapping on this.
I saw him in his underwear.
Who? Roberto's son?
I saw him in his underwear.
He back in mine.
No, but he's got a lot of bruises, which I'm into.
Again, please clear the channel.
Get it, your email.
Shut the up. Let me remind you, these calls are recorded for training purposes. So keep the line clear before we send your stupid back to whatever.
And Matt, this is exactly why I have the profanity censorship on because of Chase.
Cell we pulled your stupid out of. Alright?
My son's balloon is stuck in a tree. Can you send someone?
Climb 40 feet. More mobility.
Fetching a child's lost balloon is not the best application of my talents.
Okay. Then tell me what is.
Off the books assassinations.
I will take that under consideration.
Very high profile. Training Rippin Van Gogh. Send someone who would make it look good. I mean, I know what I would pick. Who I would pick to make them look good.
You know, people judge me when they first see me, but then they get to know me and they judge me even more.
I'll take Wednesday.
Tuesday. Dibs on Monday.
What are you guys talking about?
We're taking bets on when you'll quit.
Friday?
Today's Friday.
I know.
On point.
Oh my god! My Amadeus breaks everywhere!
The hell? This is how my version biscuit. What the fuck am I doing? What is this? Am I just doing the same hacking again? Okay.
Let's see if I can do this.
There we go.
That literally just, that's what I just only had to be there.
Cool. Can I go home now?
Get these idiots out of my bar before they destroy it. And don't send the flaming asshole.
Do you know who we saw in the bar last night? Mecha Man.
2 heroes, right?
Okay. That little did not kick my. You did though.
Yeah, I think I heard about that.
No, you didn't, because it didn't happen, Bob. So we're all going to
Yes,
shut
I
up
told-
about it. Yeah?
Duplex the hero for the left cliff.
Backup dancer, so.
Damn, dude. How'd you get an ass like that?
Hella squats, girl.
Ugh, I was afraid you'd say that.
I'll let Coop rest. Theoretically should be just in time. Idiots are fighting over the name Fight Man. Let's try giving them new names. Maybe they'll solve it. Suggest dumb sound names. Become a dynamic duo. Give them the idol makeover. Shit. I'm tempted to do it in this one, but which one do you think, Matt? Bad name or makeover?
Give him a makeover.
All right. From this point on, you two have been reborn as Saber and the Bruiser.
Boat robbery in progress at the yacht club.
How much stabbing is too much stabbing? So what was your read on this Mecha Man guy?
Washed up, drinking alone. A robot guy without his robot, I guess.
So, just a guy?
Hear that, Flambe? You got your kicked by just a guy.
All of you, shut the up.
Flambe, you're off route.
Of course.
Punch-Up can't know about this. He'll tease me for weeks.
Damn it.
Fire at a local park has gotten out of control.
Did you start that fire?
No.
The fire that's burning 2 blocks from where you're standing. You didn't start that.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm on break, so how could I know?
Flambe, stop f***ing around. I've got enough problems without you making new ones.
Whatever, man.
Okay.
On it.
Denny the Bone Zone Diaz here. Today's topic is all about SDN hiring criminals to protect us.
He said I got arrested for tax evasion. I wish.
Wave through the sensors, power through the sensors. Ah. Yeah. But something tells me that didn't change a factor because I didn't see that was an option. That's why I picked her specifically, Matt. Is like she just made a portal. But evidently not.
supervisor told me to show you the ropes, so here we are.
Okay.
Hey, a hero ranked up. Good job. Go check that hero database. Every rank up earns skill points. Use them for increasing stats. Use the plus icon next to a stat to spend a skill point.
Yeah, I get.
You can't go back.
Just go with combat for now, because I want to do like a good solid. Well, like for example, like I'm going with charisma for you for Invisigouch. It's the lowest stat.
We've encountered these thieves before.
Compile cross-reference file to track down known members.
Heading straight there. Right after I piss.
Yeah, can I like get a redo on that one?
Well, god damn it.
Today, Torrance. Tomorrow, also Torrance, probably. Like, statistically speaking.
Our healers after
Okay,
returning
what's,
from a call,
going
his
on with Summer?
swaps with combat.
That, yeah, he kind of randomly turns into a monster sometimes.
Randomly.
We are working on controlling it.
So he's fucking swaps between the two forms every single time I use them. Got it. Well, shit. Okay.
Ding ding.
Feel like there, that one.
Hey, Bobby. Here, William Vanderstink needs a security detail. Is it cool if I go? I've been wanting to pitch him some stuff I've been working on.
Yeah, pretty sure that's exactly what he's trying to avoid.
We're going to need you to protect Mr. Vanderstank from the Vanderstanker fan club.
Ugh, yeah, fine.
I can't do it. I need you in the field. Sorry.
That's like a real bummer, man. On it.
Close your eyes. You're not gonna like what you see anyway.
Come on, one date.
No. Do not ask again.
Hot.
I wish I want him behind bars. Chat down. Would that? There's touch bones. Would that cat? I don't know which one this would be. Because technically that would be intelligence, wouldn't it? For tracking, that's what I would put under at least. You're charging him, so that's more or less charisma then. I mean, that's how I would take it.
That little shit. I want it behind bars.
On my way.
All right, I'll snitch. Just cut me a deal, okay?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. Stealth.
Sure, your call.
I'm doing it.
I'm already going this way. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, oh, well done. How long was the last dispatcher here?
2 days. New record.
How the f did that happen?
I set this car on fire. Yeah. Very flammable. Kia Soul.
Doesn't take the leap of faith, lead the path. It's... Okay, good.
Looking sharp.
Time to freak some f***ers out.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm definitely doing, not even hesitating. We're doing her charisma for her. There's a lot of thieves in this hideout. How should the team approach? Get the painting out quietly. Put that there.
Get the paintings out. Quietly.
No promises. I'm a screamer.
Hey, showing them how we do it big top style.
Just, give him a pep talk.
Oh, sure. I'll give him a pep talk, all right. Too bad there's no Grammy for this.
Punch up. We've made him a little bit more intelligent.
Grannies, I got this.
Hold up. Aren't you banned?
Yeah, and I gotta get unbanned.
I guess I'm sending
I love looking at the beautiful homes in this city and knowing I'll never own one.
Lone Wolf. When sent alone is a
I can
reduced
handle
travel
this a lot
time.
faster on my own.
Okay.
Can I get ice down here, please?
What does that mean?
She's asking for a tap-in. We got access to security cams of SDN subscribers all over our territory.
Wow, really? Is that legal?
Don't ask questions. Just always make sure to read the fine print.
I didn't do this.
Right, I feel like you've said that a lot in your life. What happened?
This is how I found the place. The old guy, who I assume is Granny, was laying here when I walked in. Hey, what's your favorite donut?
Look, can you just focus? What, you got ADHD or something?
Yes, f***er. Is it that obvious?
Yes, fucker, it is.
Well, then answer the question. I don't want to sit here and fixate on it when we're supposed to be doing whatever, superhero.
Just a plain glazed donut. You happy?
Not as happy as you with that glaze all over you, huh? You slap that donut around on your face a little before you put it in your mouth, huh?
Yep, you got me. I love gobbling on hot, sloppy donuts. Love them from my mouth to my butt. How's it going? First day. Thanks for asking me that, so you could get all your funny jokes out. Now, can we maybe address the body in the room? What are you doing? You gonna poke it with a stick?
Check his pulse.
Granny's alive. Thank Christ. I didn't want to have to lip this guy. So, can I go now?
No, this
A wellness check. It's a B&E. Let's figure out the purpose still there.
Perp, B&E.
Okay, Lieutenant. I can't think of a character from a cop show.
Cool. Well, why don't you stay put and work on that while I get another camera up online?
She's my least favorite. The worst of the lot.
That surprises me. You guys got similar energy. How do I switch cameras?
Just click the side here and you can cycle all the cameras in the building.
It's weird getting tech advice from an old person.
Bro, I'm not even 40 yet.
Weird hearing bro from an old person.
Dan. Lieutenant Dan? Is that a thing?
Yes, I am the legless Vietnam vet from Forrest Gump. Sick burn. Am I doing something wrong? Pushing that button just says access denied.
Ah, damn it. Sometimes people add extra security. They don't understand it just makes it harder for us to do our job.
Hey, what's taking so long? Are you sleeping or something, or are you just bad at your job?
An actual cultural reference I wasn't expecting, but this is cultural, so I don't know why I thought otherwise.
Why does a donut shop even need extra security?
Good question.
Hello?
Ugh.
This node has an unknown code. Find the key.
That's what they want you to think, Mac, but evidently there's more to it than that.
This node represents a code to use later. Remember it.
Up, down, left, left.
Alright, what do we got here?
Perp, Beanie, who are you, Lieutenant Dan?
Hey, shut up for a sec. You're not alone. He's coming your way, armed. You need to disappear.
Why are you whispering, you idiot? You're in my ear.
No, no!
God damn it. This just a gusher.
Be careful.
I got this, Lieutenant Dan. Never mind. Got any more great advice?
Duck! Invisigal, just hold him off while I find a way to help.
Get a better haircut. How come her clothes don't... Who knows, Mac? Just reasons we don't want to overcomplicate
I
it.
can use the overhead sprinklers to short out his blaster. Come on, come on, come on. Got him.
Up, down. That's not it. Up, down, left, up. Up, down, left, up. Up, down, left, up. The other question is, Matt, how come I don't see the water bouncing off her while she's invisible? We could go on and on.
Granny, I don't think you know how to use that thing, so why don't you...
Shut up!
Oh, I'm one of the good guys.
You? Yeah, right. Don't with me, okay? Nobody Granny! Nobody with Granny!
Invisigal, stay calm.
Great advice, Lieutenant Dan.
Granny doesn't even know how to shoot that thing. Take out the thief first. He's the only one with his finger on the trigger.
You know what? It's my life on the line.
I'm done listening to you. That thing's gonna blow that man's
Arm off and a whole building with me in it. Oh, so I'm disarming the device.
No, Invisigal, that's a direct order.
Fuck.
Oh, Invisigal, you there?
It's just the phrase.
Invisigal.
This guy's heavy. Granny's clearly a fan of his own work. Oh, really wasn't expecting to see that. He's kind of caked up. So where's the perp, Lieutenant?
I think he must have had something else to do, because he left.
I mean, this is why you have insurance, right?
Jesus Christ, you gotta be kidding me.
This feels like a win to me.
That was pretty good for first day. Sometimes people, get electrical burns.
She disobeyed a direct order.
Well, that's the problem. This isn't the army, and these ain't soldiers. They're supervillains.
Yeah, it definitely happens.
Look, why don't you take a breather? We can debrief with Blazer in a bit. Here, there's vending machines in the break room. You look like you could use a snack.
Are you sure you're not actually 80 years old?
What does the coffee do? There's one here to receive an intelligent point. It'd be real nice if I could actually see them, but who needs more intelligent? Punch up. Yep, here comes the line.
Hey. Ah, shh. What kind of superhero flinches? I didn't say which superhero. Chill out.
If you had people trying to kill you for the last 15 years, you'd be jumpy too.
What makes you think my life has been any different? You think growing up surrounded by a bunch of bag villains, I didn't need to watch my back?
I can't just disappear, okay? I actually have to face my problems.
What the f?
You can't just go around. Ow! Why does he keep screaming?
His name's Sonar.
Yeah, I know what sonar means.
What's up?
Then why are you asking why he keeps screaming?
She was just explaining your, you know what? Never mind. Good shift.
This guy's weird.
Yeah, he is. Look, I actually just came by to celebrate the mission going well. Didn't mean to interrupt your little snack. What do you need, a pre-chew like a little baby bird?
Look at me. You disobeyed a direct order. How can you think it went well? You trashed the place. The suspect got away. You got the client hurt. You think when that guy signed up for SDN that it'd result in the back of his getting scorched? Because they don't mention that in the commercials.
First of all, the place was trashed when I got there. Second, I'm sure Granny would take some crispy nuts over losing his arm. As far as the bad guy, it happens.
The fact of the matter is that didn't need to happen. We could have had an outcome where the client doesn't get fried and we get the perp if you had just listened to me. If you ask for help, then I can... What now? I make the calls, not you.
Here's some advice. You're right at home behind that desk because you're no hero. You were a nerd playing a video game in a suit your daddy built. Now you're a twitchy little turtle without its shell. A real hero puts their on the line. A real hero can't just press a button to make their problems disappear.
The suit isn't what made me a superhero. It was how I did my job that made me Mecha Man. Based on what I saw today, you wouldn't last a day as Mecha Man. Because there isn't a mech suit in the universe that'll keep you from being a selfish
Feel bad. Good. You.
Yeah, be hard to choose sometimes.
You gonna eat those Twinks?
That's not what they're... You know what? Help yourself.
What happened to your nose?
There we go.
You have a tissue hanging from your nose, Robert. I was trying to ignore it, but that became impossible when it started soaking in blood.
I don't know. I just sort of bumped my head, I guess.
Right. When I think of someone bumping their head, it's the back of their head. Your nose, your bloody nose, is the same place as your eyes, which is on your face.
Right, yeah. I guess I bumped my face then.
We're here to assess Robert's first shift, and aside from whatever happened here, I thought it was pretty good.
Came out of nowhere.
Told you, Robbie.
I was watching on the monitor. The work you did dispatching. I don't think the Z team has ever had a better shift than that.
We just might need to confront the fact that it might be the best they can do. Especially the way the Granny thing went.
Yeah, now the Granny situation, that wasn't ideal. But I've seen so much worse with Invisigal.
Let's be real. She ain't gonna make it.
She's difficult to work with, sure. But I see a lot of promise in her. Really. Even the other Z-teamers respect her.
They're afraid of her.
I should have done better. Maybe a couple wires got crossed toward the end there. I could have been a little more clear with her.
You crossed 0 wires, okay? She crossed them for you.
Look, Robert, you should be proud. The bar is very low with this group.
Well, it's not low for me. Look, I like to make a joke and keep things light as much as the next person. But when it comes to work, I'm not f***ing around here. If you want the Phoenix program to survive, the bar needs to go up.
And how would we do that?
By treating the Z team like what they are, a bunch of villains. And leading a supervillain team takes a different approach than a superhero team. I need to be around them. I need them to see I'm all in, and
it's definitely like in the ground at this point.
Tough love.
The only kind I know. And based on what I've seen, the only version they'll respond to. I'm not saying everyone will make it. They won't. I'm not saying it won't get spicy. It will. But when it does, I also need you to trust me to handle it. I don't want you stepping in. They need to respect me, even if I don't have powers.
Okay, we'll do it your way. Monday, we'll get them in a room and introduce them to their new supervillain leader.
I can't promise it'll work. I can only promise that I'll do my best.
No,
I don't know, Matt. We'll see what happens.
But it'll be way more fun to watch.
Chase, some optimism, please.
God damn it. Yeah, I also promise to do my best.
Hey, kid.
What?
What are you doing?
Yeah. No. I did this. It's weird because I saw this lady, smiling lady, person put a donut on your desk previously, and it was nicely on a napkin. But then she comes back and she just crazy, like evil mode, and hit and smash the same donut.
What a mess.
We'll clean it.
What? No.
No, yes. See, I'm SDN's newest. He
Hero?
Helpful janitor.
Okay. Cool.
So, it's my pleasure, and it's my job, which you helped me get. So, thank you. Thank you so much.
Happy to help.
It's Friday. I'm not gonna.
Oh my God, Mash.
Oh, yeah. Great. Thanks, kid.
Welcome to the team, Waterboy.
Yeah, welcome to you. You too.
Oh, so it's. Oh my gosh.
Hey, I want you to know us fixing your suit is not contingent on you fixing the Z team. I wouldn't do that to you.
That's good to know.
But don't worry about that. I'm just really glad you're here, Robert. I think we're going to do some great things together.
Hey, look, I really appreciate you setting this up. It's exactly what I need right now, and it'll get me that much more excited to be back out there.
Actually, there's something I've been meaning to tell you. It's a little awkward to mention, but since the other night,
Blonde Blazer. Are you ready to go?
The problem she's saying is awkward. Nothing fucking happened. Aside from her touching Robert's face, nothing happened.
Who is this? I thought I'd cataloged all of your work companions.
Oh my God.
Robert, this is my boyfriend.
No, she made it awkward. You were 100%. That is 100% accurate. Robert didn't. I didn't do anything. Me and Robert didn't do shit.
Phenomenon. This is our new dispatcher I was telling you about. Robert?
The third Robert Robertson, leader of the Phoenixes. Blonde Blazer told me about you.
Really? Did she, say, I don't know, what came up in that talk?
Not that
She said you're a capable, honorable man that truly cares for others. Why are you so small?
Hey, come on.
Why are you so small?
You gotta stop asking people that.
The way you spoke of him made him sound impressive. I only seek to understand. I apologize. How was his first day? Was his lack of size and strength an issue?
No, he was great. It was great. It was a great first day.
That is phenomenal. We should celebrate. Blonde Blazer and I have reservations in Tokyo at a restaurant where the owner dreams of sushi. You should join us.
Oh, please give
I'm
it.
sure they could accommodate one more, especially a special occasion.
I'm definitely not
Yes.
third wheeling. That's just not to
Actually,
happen.
I gotta get home to my dog. He's very needy.
Oh, of course. And to be responsible for another life is a beautiful thing, even if that life is a dog life.
Yeah, right.
She doesn't need this. She can just fly herself.
He flies a little faster.
Right.
It was very nice to meet you, Third Robert Robertson. Or of my launch has been known to stun small beings. Phenomenal.
Okay, he is faster. Never mind. All right. Wow. Yeah, I can tell it's from her. And not to ass plays out. Da. Oh, only 21% of people had Prism name the Fight Man, Saber, and Bruiser. Okay. I can't tell if that's actually good or not. To certify I'm like smacked in the middle of performed better than 50% of players on the first shift. That wasn't what? That wasn't. Was it that? Was I feel like that wasn't that hard. I just got screwed over to some of the percentages. There extras. I guess. Let's see. So there are 8 episodes. Okay, so yeah, breaking it into 2 episodes each a day is definitely probably the way to go. All right, I'm almost 40 minutes past. Yeah, I think there are. I don't know what they do, but I think it's mostly just telling stories of like certain characters, like these two specifically. I think is what it is, but it's Troker World. They have all type of stuff. All right. About 40 minutes past. Oh, just shy. Yeah, it's probably just more lore, Matt. That's most likely what it just is. Like more interactions between like Punch Up and Prism, and more interactions between Sonar and I don't remember. I actually don't remember her name. Mael, something like that. Starts with an M, something with an M. There's 4 comments. You get 4 comments out of him. No, not Prism. The half demon chick. Yeah, that Mayova, that one. Mayova. So I think it's just more interactions between them. I think it's all it really is. But it says right here, there's 4 issues and 45 pages of comic books. But I'm on the stream there, though, Matt. It's already 1 in the morning. But I'll be about. Yep. Nice comeback. All right. Yep. Have a good night, Matt. So everyone else watching, I'll be back tomorrow around the same time as usual. We'll be playing. Yep. See you next stream, Matt. We'll be playing the same stuff. Probably play with my friends actually, because the Senior Effective will be on sooner than they will. But anyway, everyone else have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.